Oi, oi, everyone. Happy Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hey, VKNG. Hey, Stroger. Hey, Trent. Hello, everyone. Very pleased that the fire alarm didn't go off that time. For those who didn't watch the last stream when we did Oblivion, the fire alarm started ringing about 3 seconds before I hit live. It's great fun. Loved it. Real good. Loved that. So brilliant. Thanks, by the way, for the patience on delaying the stream for 30 minutes. Basically, I got like a new mirror because I've moved house, and I got that delivered, and I was alright. I'm gonna set that up. I had to move my computer around, but basically, it meant I had to move my computer around and like plug it back in. And I also switched my lights around. So I've got right now I've got like a blue light there and a white light there, and that's the monitor I'm looking into, and it's a little bit easier on the eyes. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Please tell me it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Oh, brilliant. Hey, Bumblebee. I'm in a good mood today. It's sunny. We've got another 4-day weekend. It's got my 3-day weekend. It's going to be grand. Right, I was thinking we would, like, rescue Nick. I am quite chuffed. Very chuffed. I haven't finished this yet. Yeah, so basically, I've now been a month moved into my new house, right? And I'm settled a little bit. So yeah, that was why, apologies last week, that I was gonna stream this on the weekend, and then I forgot I had loads of plans on the weekend, whereas now I've kind of structured my time a little bit better. Right, so I think before we start building, I really want to kind of rescue Nick Valentine, because he's been, I mean, to give you a frame of reference, I've been playing this for, what, 130, 140 hours, because I haven't actually rescued Vix. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Quantum. Yeah, it has been a while, and thank you for joining. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing these weekly. Normally I'm trying to do them, like, between Thursday and the weekend, but this weekend I had it. It was bank holiday weekend. Or was it bank holiday weekend? It was a weekend. I was very busy, and it was sunny. Right, let's go get Nick. Do I have... I've got... I think I need to drop a load of shit first. I do... Right, I'm going to drop a load of shit first. Greetings, Jennifer. Hey, Jesse. Yeah, no, that the sunshine took me so bloody long. That was probably, to be honest, this one I should have really done over the weekend, but it was sunny. It was so nice. It was sunny. This is like the first full weekend in Brighton. I was like, right, I'm just gonna allow myself to be a little bit naughty. Hope you forgive me. But I'm good now. I've got it all on my system. I am grand. It was also payday weekend as well, so I bought loads of bits for the flat, so it's pretty cool. Hibiscus P. Snickerdoodles III. Very good name, and welcome. Right. What am I doing? I was organising my nonsense, wasn't I? I think that's good. Oh, I've got loads of mods. We can get rid of those as well. Cool, right, we're going to get Nick. We're going to decorate this, and I should have a video for this up, like a tour of it up tomorrow or Friday. But let's go get Nick. Did I leave Deacon somewhere? He's over there, okay. I ended up ditching Dogmeat. I have the mod that allows me to bring Dogmeat with me, and to be honest, I love the dog to bits, but he's a bit annoying at times. Makes lots of noise, he likes to bark, so I was like, you know what, let's just go without that. Also, I was going to stream Oblivion. I might wait, because I'm going to get an Xbox X soon, like probably at the end of the month. I was going to do it now, but the digital ones weren't available, and I've spent a lot of money on stuff for the flat instead. The reason being is when I was streaming it the other day, and I don't know if anyone else has an S, or like a lower tier PC, but it didn't look it looked better, obviously, than the original one, but it didn't look as good as it could do, and I was sitting there just thinking, I kind of want to just let this... I don't want to play this yet until it's like super HD. So I'm going to get an Xbox X at the end of the month in a few weeks, and then I'll start streaming Oblivion. Right. Kleptodog. I see books in the back. What have I got on the back? Eventually, just incidentally, I will have a much better background when I move my desk. So I've got at the top, what have we got here? Pause. There is some R.A. Salvatore, so the Drizzt Do'Urden Forgotten Realms books, very good. You can see, what else can you see in the mirror? Just to the side there. I've got lots of Emma Newman, her like Planet 4 books, really good. I just finished Adrian Tchaikovsky's Cage of Souls. Fucking brilliant. And then I've got some, like, The Hobbit. I've got a little bit of Warhammer stuff. Basically, I read lots of sci-fi, mostly, with a wee bit of fantasy. Right, it's a bit dark. But am I just going to... Actually, no, where is Nick? Oh, I haven't even done the bloody thing yet, have I? When I say I haven't got Nick, I have not got Nick at all. Literally, Jesse, Cage of Souls is so good. It's so good. I didn't know what to expect of it, and it was actually the first book I started reading when I was in Brighton, and it's just been like, it should be a HBO series. It's so good. Mark, that's definitely a niche problem. But yeah, no, I get that. No, he's such a lovely little dog, but he kind of gets in the way and he makes lots of noises, and it was a bit much. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave you there. Where we go. Jesse, it's very good. A fine choice. Adrian writes some good books. I've read all of his... For those who don't know, Adrian Tchaikovsky's like this quite good sci-fi author. And he famously, has a series about sentient super spiders, which I'm very arachnophobic and originally creeped me out, but it's a really good series. He has this standalone book called A Cage of Souls, which is basically kind of post-apocalyptic, but just like in a weirder take. It's very cool. And it's kind of like this... It would make a really good HBO series. Battlefield Earth. I don't think I've watched Battlefield Earth. Wait, no. Is it a book? Sorry, is it Battlefield Earth a book series or a series? Children of Time was brilliant, yeah.
Bills. Huh. Forget the bills.
The one thing, before I start talking on them, the one thing about Adrian Tchaikovsky you're going to remember, or just know if you haven't read, is some of his books can be quite heavy. I find that Children of Time and like the subsequent books were quite heavy, and I had to be in the right mood for them. It wasn't the case with Cage of Souls, but it is 600 pages, so it's quite beefy. Right, anyway. Ellie, how you doing?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Oh, nice, James. I will have a butcher's.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, Miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... The detective... He's gone missing.
Meeting Nick is one of my favourite choreographed moments. You have to make sure that you never have your Pip-Boy light on when you meet him, because otherwise it ruins the lighting. The lighting is so good when you meet Nick in the vault. Don't let me have my Pip-Boy light on, I'll forget.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I haven't actually read any Lovecraft, but I like Lovecraft inspired, cosmic horror and things like that.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about it, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's...
I've actually, on the subject of Lovecraft, I've started... Because I've now... now that I've moved in Brighton, there's like a board game club nearby. And I want to start playing Arkham Horror. I played the board game, but I want to start playing the card game because it seems quite fun and something I can sort of pick up and put down. So, Lovecraft is a good one, even if he was a piece of shit, obviously.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be...
Noted, James, noted.
He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Right, should I give Mama Murphy some jet so she'll tell me the Skinny Malone thing? Yes, the answer is yes, I will. Do I have any jet? I can make some. Let's quickly give her some jet. Also, pardon me, that means that I can build her chair, which will be grand. So basically, I've got my friend living with me, and they found their flat finally. So next week, I'm going to be moving this desk into the living room, so I should be able to start setting up my background, which will be quite nice. So prepare yourselves. It'll be quite cool. All the lag. Okay, on a rant, right? I uninstalled Fallout 4 because it was bugging out and reinstalled it, right? And it screwed up my scrapping mod completely. Look at all this. Ugh. I'll have to go through it. All of my junk is kept. All of the other mods were fine, but basically uninstalled all of my mods. And then it, yeah, a bit annoyed. So apologies for how messy Sanctuary is.
Well, she sort of disappeared. No sign of her.
Yeah, literally, right? We are making loads of jet. Loads and loads of jet. I'm not gonna make some psycho jet. Say yes to chems, kids. Say yes to chems. Yeah, no. The scrapping mod is probably one of the jankier ones ever, though. Right, where's Mama Murphy gone?
At least it's not raining.
Mama Murphy, would you like some drugs? Everyone's gonna get mad at me. Are you buried in the bushes somewhere? Where are you? You're usually on the farms somewhere. You know? Nope.
I'll try to make myself useful.
Seems to be growing well.
No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
Exactly, probably.
Grow. The sight never lies.
Hey,
Got something with a bit of kick for me, kid?
here. One hit of jet.
You did good. Now, let me ride the high.
Sorry, guys. Don't get mad at me.
You're looking for a man. He can help.
I also like it because I like her having her chair to sit on.
He ain't gonna be the man you expect. He's someone
Yeah, it is the least stressful, but still, it is mildly annoying. Because I've had to, like, it's working for some settlements, but not all of them. It's really, really bizarre.
an echo. Something in the past that can help you. When you meet the fat man and the angry woman.
Hey, Laura. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, just 'cause she looks cool in the chair. And you gotta do, you know, drugs are fun. Drugs are cool. Never forget that, kids. Drugs are cool.
I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Thank you for that.
Hey,
Got a favor to ask you, kid.
I got
know
you.
it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit. for
She looks
you.
cooler. It suits her, and I'm gonna put her in a trailer as well. What? What the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? No respawn told me your hair looks awful. Well, very good. Bye. Lovely. I will do it.
use any chair?
This site's been real exhausting lately.
And my hair looks lovely.
Some pains. Even when I'm lying down.
Ah, oopsie.
Oh, it's odd asking for a fitted chair in this day and age.
Oh no, she's got strength 10, isn't she?
Sure. Glad to help.
Thank you.
Really? It might be. I'm wondering whether it's a timing thing, like you have to give her the chair at like the certain time, or she just doesn't. Because I know I'd heard that if you, like, for example, if I'd have done that quest, she would have like given you a different clue. So depending how far you on, so it might be that maybe yeah. See, I have a not her chair. I even gave her like I need to finish decorating this place. I gave her like an IV stand and everything. Right. Alright, there you go. It's also a cool chair. It's all green. Wait. I just tried to press the place button from, I'm forgetting the controls now. There it is. I've been playing the Long Dark, and that's the place button for furniture. My brain was like, how do I place this? Lovely. Cool, alright, Bosh. Got you your chair, love. Right, You happy now, love?
Mama Murphy.
I need to sit down, kid.
Alright, love. Okay, let's go get Nikki. Right, okay. Where is it? There it is. Let's see if it's light. God, I fucking hate that notification. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Really? Is that what everyone wants? For me to insert an unskippable ad in the middle of the stream? That's just totally what everyone wants. Good afternoon, little spark. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. We're vibing, we're chilling.
Looks peaceful, but no one's saying goes inside.
I'm gonna try, and I want another game to stream alongside. I don't really want to do, as I said, Oblivion. I probably do once I've gotten the Xbox X, but I kind of want to do some kind of non-Fallout game to stream. So I'm gonna have a Butchers to see if there's something. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a new horror game, but there was nothing really that stood out that is new and not like maybe I'll have a think, because I was thinking maybe like Alan Wake or something. I'll have a ponder. Bobby Kim, no worries. Finals, I'll say congratulations, good luck rather, and then congratulations. Yeah, there's always a chill.
But that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let his new girl hear that. She'll start swinging that bat of hers at your face until there ain't no face left. What the? Fighting time.
Oh yeah, I've got no points in pistols, that's why. That guy kind of looks like Archer. Where's the other one go? Where's the guy? Oh, you're right there. Masterful. Lovely. Oh, I love this game.
We could always use some more ammo.
I need to like, yeah. I'm glad I'm doing the main quest is what I'm saying, because I've been so, I think because I had this whole thing in my brain, was like, right, we're not going to do the main quest until we get further into the game, a little bit like when I've decorated all of the settlements, and now that I've done a lot, I want to probably unlock the Institute as well, just so I'm kind of in that holding pattern period where we're like, just got the Corsa chip, we're inside the Institute, but we're not actually really committing to anything. And I'm going to sort of hang out there for a pretty long time. Oh shit. Not wrong with that. I remember when this game was released, I think it's the guy who does Atom Bomb Baby, like his agent allowed them to use the song, but he didn't know anything about the game, he didn't even pay attention to it. And then there was a whole controversy where he got really upset when he found out how violent the game was, because he was like, I would have never attached my name to something like that. I'm like, mate, it's awesome, shut up. I love the splodiness as well. I'm very excited because apparently, apparently they're remaking Fallout 3 in the same way as Oblivion as well. So that'll be absolutely awesome. God, it's going to be so good. I just hope it's, you know, actually as equivalent. Hey, Steve. Welcome, welcome. Right, okay. So I figured we'd rescue Nick, do a little bit of questing, and yeah, we can probably see what else there is we can do. I do want to do, because basically, like I said, I like the way he looks, but I think, oh no, I can't, can I? I was thinking of giving him like a normal clothing outfit and then doing the whole armor upgrade you can do, so I might do that. It's not that violent, I just think, you know, I think the author of the song, or the author of the song, that's such a weird way of wording it, the artiste, I don't even know his name, just probably from a different time, a bit of an older bloke, and just wasn't really into the whole over-the-top cheesy violence, which is a shame, because over-the-top cheesy violence is grand.
Sweet.
Does anybody know any interesting games that are coming out in the next month or two that would be interesting for me to stream? I want something new that I can stream alongside Fallout, so it'll be like, you know, maybe streaming twice a week occasionally. Because I want to stream more things. I want to stream more things, but sometimes I don't want to play Fallout 4. I love playing Fallout 4, but I don't want to rush it as well if I'm streaming it like twice a week. Yeah, little spark. Apparently, I believe so. With Fallout 3, it'll be quite cool. Yeah, I need something else to stream. I need to check. Also, I want to, so I can apparently stream my Switch as well, and I have to start that, because, one, there's loads of weird Switch games I could play. You guys could watch me play, oh, there's Legendary, nice.
You're going down.
Watch me play Stardew Valley. Or Hollow Knight, because I'm slowly finishing that. Oh wait, let's do some drugs. Yay! Say yes to drugs, say... Oh, come on, Deacon, drugs are fun. Look how cool this is. Wrong button. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, nope. Where's he? Where's it? Oh, it's not man. Wasn't as cinematic as my last one. Where is the guy? There he is. Lovely. See, look how cool drugs are, Deacon. I love it.
To make you nervous, but I don't think we're.
I mean, I've done so Baldur's Gate I have played through on my own, so I haven't technically finished it. So probably not Baldur's Gate. I just want something new. I did do some research. I'll find something cool.
You won't stay hidden for long.
And Oblivion Remastered I mentioned earlier, but I'll probably stream that once. I just need to get an Xbox X, because I'm playing the S right now, and it looks fine for Fallout 4. But if you've watched Oblivion on the S, they condense a lot of the textures, and the resolution is really low. It's like kind of almost 1080p, and I just can't not notice it. Whereas I know if I had the X, it would be in 1440p or 4K. So I'm just going to get an Xbox X. But because I've just recently moved house, I'm spending loads of money on furniture, which is expensive. I'm paid fairly well, but not enough that I can be just drop in. Oh, no, I want to disarm it. Yeah. Anyway, so I will get one. Nah, Jennifer, no, not Fallout London. And also that's on PC anyway. I'm gonna something. I'll find something. I will find something. I will do some research. I just have to sit down and actually have a butcher's. Right. There's a Borderlands 4 coming out? Really? Actually, 1 second. Let me just Google what games. I'm just going to pause once. I'm Googling what games. When is it? May. Video game releases. May. Let's check May. May. Let's have a butcher's. Right. Hello, GameSpot. Oh, the new Doom. That'll be an obvious one. When's that? When's the new Doom coming out? Right. 1 second. I've got my second monitor in case you guys are curious. Well, that looks quite cool. It's a weird deck builder game. There's a really good game called Midnight Walk, and it's only on PC and PS3. I need to get a PS5 as well. Okay, so Doom, The Dark Ages, on the 15th. Okay, so we will definitely be streaming Doom, The Dark Ages. I need to finish Doom Eternal, though. I'll do that in my own time. What else? Ooh, Onimusha. Okay, here's one game that is coming out, and I don't know what I feel about it. Elden Ring Night Rain. I don't know if I'm really excited for it. I don't know, anyway. I can't even decide. Wait, I changed my chat. Oh, no, I do like Doom. I haven't finished Eternal. No, Eternal? The latest one. I finished Eternal. I didn't finish the latest one, just by dint of the fact that I think I dropped off on it for some reason. I need to finish that. And with my super fast internet at my house, that should be fine. We'll see. I also need to get an upgrade for this. So my PC, my GPU is getting a bit old. So I need to get a new GPU for my PC. I've got so much shit to spend. And I've got to decorate a house. God damn it. Oh, the original Fallout is brutal. The bit that got me was in the den, when you've got, oh, I can't remember the leader's name, the gang leader in the den, and he's like, you can break, I think it's in the den, you can break out the trader guy, I can't remember any of the names, and you have to kill like 20 dudes, and it's just so hard. You end up having to scum save so much. Oh yeah, the rat. Okay. So the rats are pretty brutal. Once you get it, it's not too hard. In the second one, you start off in the thing with the scorpions, and if you don't understand how like the attacking works, you just get absolutely shredded. It's also really easy to get into a situation where you're just completely screwed if you don't spread your saves out. Yeah. Archon King, no, definitely not playing survival because that means I can't build and it won't be fun. I'm playing on hard mode though, but no, survival's just not fun for building. And this is a building playthrough, so. No, denied. Right, okay. In your face. Oh, another one. As a treat. If you know, doesn't play, I mean, obviously, New Vegas is obviously great. New Vegas is obviously great. Fallout 3 is good, but it can get a bit boring. It's one of those ones that I think maybe has probably not aged as well as the others. Fallout 1 is good. Fallout 2 is better. Alex, brilliant. Welcome back, Joshua. The flat is so good. I've like finally settled in. I don't know if you guys follow on Instagram, but the other day I was like, oh, I had a craving because I was going for so I watched the football, right? It was Arsenal versus PSG yesterday, so I knew I was gonna get really drunk in the evening. So I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna eat loads of junk food, and I decided so I could line my stomach. And I was like, right, and I just went to the beach. It just took 10 minutes to walk to the beach. And I ended up having like loads of donuts, and it was so good, just sitting on. Well, I mean, the beach is Brighton Beach, so it's pebbly, but yeah, it's really, really good. See, Fallout 3 is decent. I actually love the start of Fallout 3. I do get why some people don't like it, but I think it's awesome. Do you need a mod to play Fallout 3? I don't believe so. Hey, Z. James, me too, I hope it's real. Yeah, typical gamer meal. Hey, I'm usually incredibly healthy, but yeah, for that day it was literally just donuts. What was I saying? No, you don't need a mod. I think there was a period where it wasn't running properly on it wasn't running on Steam properly, but I think it runs fine on Game Pass. I like how I've destroyed his body, but not his... Oh, his head's gone now. Alright, fine. You will leak. No, I get it, I think Fallout 3 was probably the one that had the biggest impact on me on the Fallout series initially. Obviously Fallout 4, considering the YouTube channel. But with 3, it was... I remember I was in university, and I basically completed 1 and 2 the summer before it was released, because I was like, oh, I need to catch up. And it was just, oh, it was such a good experience. It was such a vibe. I mean, to be honest, Fallout 3 is usually quite cheap. I remember it not working for a few people, but they might have patched it. You can play on Xbox as well. I just played on that, but obviously if you don't have that. Masterful. I left a drug. Where did I leave a drug? Where? Where? Where is it? Where's the... Oh, there's a jumpsuit. I don't know. It was on a desk. I think I got it. I'll have to go without unless it was one of these desks. David Tweaker moments. Hey, I can stop any time. It is funny though, like, because prior to Fallout 4, I never took drugs in game. Because I was like, oh, no, my character doesn't do drugs. He's a good boy. Now I do so many drugs in games. Are there drugs in the game? Boom. Is there alcohol in the game? Boom. Fucking brilliant. Love it. Look what you did, Todd Howard. Look what you did. Lol. Joshua, to be fair, like, as in the reason why I'm playing on Xbox now is because my PC, like, it started crashing, like, about 2 years ago. I think just I've got a bit of a memory leak or something. And 76 is one of the games that stopped working properly for me. Basically, what happens with me is games will just run perfectly, and then they will just crash to a stop. And it's clearly a memory leak. It has started happening with... The first game it started happening with was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, it would run flawlessly. And then it was, like, with Elden Ring, where it was, like, beautiful, perfect, no frames dropped at all. And then, boom, crash desktop, so... Todd knows his audience, mostly. But he's good at getting you hooked. For New Vegas, New Vegas is brilliant. Like, I find people hyping Obsidian are a bit much at times, but New Vegas absolutely deserves its accolades. The only thing is, like one of the I remember streaming the DLC. It's not Honest Hearts. It's the first one where you go to the canyon and you meet the burned man, and everything like that, which is really cool. But they tried to bring back the tribals, and it is the most 90s white person dressing up as a Native American. How did you guys get approval for this kind of level of So yeah, beware of that. Bit problematic.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a home out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of gun all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction.
I feel bad that I'm going to kill this ghoul. Man's been alive for like 300 and something years. I'm about to shoot him right in the face. I'll see him on. Hey, Courtney. One thing, and actually just manly, Joshua mentioning the old Nintendo games. One thing I want to start doing, and I mentioned it ages ago, and then I had to stop streaming, so I'm going to start planning for it again, is I want to so I have a Mega Drive, right? I have a Mega Drive and a load of Mega Drive games, and I want to stream Mega Drive games. I will need to figure out how I'm going to get it to set up. I'm fairly certain I can have it run through something else, but I think that would be really cool. Like, because you can complete most of these games in a couple of hours, unless they're the super hard ones. Yeah, maybe over the summer I might try and get on that. Because it's just one of those things that I've been buying periodically. Like over Christmas, I completed Flashback, which was a really fun thing to do. And there's like, I've got like about 12 of them now. And I've got like a little eBay list of loads of ones I'm slowly picking up. So that should be fun. That would be cool. Masterful. Also, I wouldn't mind to get a Nintendo, like a SNES, maybe. So I was a Mega Drive kid back in the day, or Sega rather than Nintendo. So I feel I did miss out on a lot of stuff. I haven't actually watched the new Frostpunk trailer, and that's stupid because it was sent to me by a friend. I think I was at work, and he sent it to me while I was in a meeting, and I was like, oh, I'm going to watch that after the meeting, and I forgot, so thank you for reminding me. I will watch it later and have an opinion, probably a good one. I haven't finished Frostpunk 2 either. I kept restarting because I'm obsessive and weird. Oh, I love Frostpunk so much. I need to upgrade my PC, guys. I need to spend like 400 or 500 quid on a new back graphics card and just be done with it.
Live to fight another day, and night, and day, etc., etc.
Right, okay. Oh! I'm gonna drop that. Oh, wrong button. That is not the menu button, David, for this game. That is the menu button for The Long Dark. I'm just gonna get rid of one of them. That is the wrong button as well. What's the drop button? There it is. There we go.
Nothing but nothing over here.
You're nothing but nothing. Yeah, it's a shame, Alex. Don't worry, we will get it eventually. Hey, maybe that time I'll finally have a new an upgraded PC so I can actually stream it. See, even Frostpunk was crashing. Frostpunk 2 was crashing on my PC. I need to get that GPU. There's so much shit I need to buy. God damn it. God damn it. Need a new GPU. Gonna shoot that guy in the face. Back of the head specifically. Xbox X. Furniture. Because I've got like, I'm really nesting in this flat. Like I'm going to put pictures. I've no pictures behind me, but the plan is to get pictures. And the problem with pictures and decorations, right, is they're kind of expensive. You're spending like 50 quid each one of them with a framed something. And it's just like, that shit mounts up. It's like suddenly you're spending like 400 quid, 500 quid for one room, and you've got like 3 or 4 rooms to decorate. It's not just as easy as opening up the menu in Fallout. It's fine. It's fine.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating card shark, I think were his
I love
exact
Nick so much.
Then he struck the name across 3 times.
3 strikes? In the black book? But I never... Oh, no. I gotta smooth this over fast.
Nah, you're good, buddy. You're fine. Now, what did I say? Oh, it's off. Cool. There we go. Now, you better not, actually, you better not walk in front of me when I'm talking to Nick.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes.
Look at that lighting.
Muscles for brains ain't coming back. Get this door open.
Oh, that's the night vision. Oh, I'll have that off, yeah? You can take one of those. I could give them to Deacon, but he's going to disappear in a sec, so... We'll just drop off 2 of these instead. Masterful. I love him so much. This will take a number. I am 998. Ah, look at the lighting. Go on, do your cigarette.
Ah, my knight in shining armor.
Oh, look at him.
Question is, why does he
Oh,
risk life and limb? An old private eye.
I love him so much.
I need you to find someone, but it's complicated. I don't exactly
What a
know where
beautiful,
they'll be or
beautiful
how
man.
long they've been gone.
Well, I've done jobs with less. Somehow.
Start smoking because of him. Honestly, I nearly started smoking again because of him.
Turns out the runaway daughter
When I played it for the first time, I was still smoked because it was back in 2015, and I did smoke a cigarette directly after I met him because I was like, oh,
Anyway, you
what a
got
king.
troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Let's do it, Nikki. I love him so much.
Yes.
Nice.
Malone's crew here used to be small time. muster out of the old neighborhood by bigger things. We found this place. Don't know what happened.
Alex, I was exactly the same. Like similar to the way that I didn't use chems or any drugs in games. I usually never had followers. Like when I played Fallout 3, I never had any of the followers with me. So every time someone was like, "Oh, did you have forks or any of the others?" I was like, "No, I just told them no." That's all I did. It wasn't until this, and also New Vegas, to be fair. I also did them in Use in Vegas, but this was the one specifically that made me go, "Oh, yeah, no, definitely." Right, come on, Nikki, let's go. I might use that big rifle, actually, because it was a big one. It's a big one? Where is it? There we go. Big, over the top, silly-looking rifle. Colin the Ghoul. He disappeared. I need to fucking add him again. Those who don't know, I have a pet ghoul called Colin.
There they are. How do you want to play this?
Kill everyone.
Job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking
I'm just gonna drop a load of shit. I'm gonna drop one more gun so I can carry some more shit. Because otherwise, there's way a ton.
Where's that detective and get down here? Where the heck is he?
Ah, I'll do this one instead. Did you just miss? You knobhead. Some good shooting there, David. Yeah, like, I feel like New Vegas did followers quite well. But yeah, normally I don't, but now I always do. Right, just gonna loot everything. Oh, you know I haven't done in ages. I haven't actually gone to my settlement and cleared out all the caps, all the water, so there probably is quite a lot of money there. 1 second, Nicky. Just gonna go and do some looting. Don't mind me. I love Nick. Wait, Deacon's there. Yeah, absolutely. He would have made a good romance option. Did I even romance? I don't think I'm romancing anyone in this playthrough. To be fair, maybe because I was going to say that Bethesda don't do romances very well. Actually, the romances in this one aren't too bad. I think Starfield had just such bad romance, it sort of traumatized me a bit. I'll leave the wall there because I've got so much. Dogmeat is cool. I did mention that I actually ended up getting rid of him on this run. Literally, it's a fused Deacon, which means it's got copper. I took him off this run because he was getting in the way and kind of being annoying. Romance the pet call. I know, man. I need to see if I can get Colin back at Sanctuary again. I've always tempted to like make a Colin mod, but I keep forgetting to.
There we are.
I keep forgetting the controls. I do like this look. I always do it when I'm in my playthroughs. I always give my character, like, even on like Fallout 3 or New Vegas, I always give them the vault suit. I probably shouldn't. I should mix things up, but I just like the look. Okay. I've ranted about Kate before. Kate is not Irish. It's a Scottish person doing a very bad Irish accent, and it's such a bad Irish accent. But if you've come to the streams a lot, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of Kate. Oh, damn, son. Oh, sorry, Nick. Sorry, Nick.
You made that look easy.
Hancock is a fine choice. Kate is annoying. Yeah, if only she was actually Irish. She just literally sounds like me doing a bad Irish accent. And she's rude to everyone as well. She's an arsehole. Which Irish people are the nicest people on the planet. So she's doing. They did the Irish double dirty with her.
Now, there's nothing here.
Right.
Nothing but ooh. What?
Can you not get my channel strike, please? Thank you.
Why, you clowns afraid of your own shadows now? Get back to work.
Where are you? That zoom is a bit annoying. I don't like scopes on things. Let's switch. Oh, you know, I haven't used my plasma shotgun in ages.
Which one are you about? Said you saw something.
Just see some cool. Absolutely the best weapon for doing that in. Oh, okay. Where are the guys? Aw, I had a whole thing planned. Oh no, there you are. Aw. I had a whole super fast thing I was gonna do. Hey, Lindsay, and thank you. I like the long hair too. It's at the slightly annoying length though, where it's like, it's needs to be a little bit longer because sometimes it looks like I've got a bob, which is admittedly sometimes a bit funny. I do need to upgrade that at some point. Because I think it's got a really low charge in it, but it looks cool. Right, we go, Nikki.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name...
Oh, I need to eat something. Let's have some nibbles. Nummy. Let's have a bit of iguana on the stick. Very nice.
But don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it.
It's the same hack as Kate.
The other side. Once we step through this door, get ready.
James noted, thankfully I have my dad. So I'm 37, nearly 38. So I think if I'm going to go bald, it would have been ages ago. I've got my dad's hairline, which means if I lift that hair up, it goes back quite a bit. Like, not too bad, but just a bit too much. So I'm probably not going to lose it because he was like 67 and still had same hair as me. But I still have that one little paranoia that, what if I do? Although I do, and you can't see it because I hide it very well. So I hit my head on a shelf just there, like 7-8 years ago, and I'd forgotten about it until I centre parted my hair and noticed I have a little bolt just at the front. The hairline goes on a little bit, so that is why my hair is parted there instead of in the centre.
What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to daddy.
I need to have Dogmeat. I'm not Dogmeat. Codsworth with me a bit more often.
In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out.
Wait, Skinny. Remember the quarry? Lily June on the rocks? Ring any bells?
How the hell did you know about that?
Cheeky level.
You two can go. You got until the count of 10. Then I don't care what happened back in the old days. You're dead.
What are you doing, Skinny? Kill him!
No, no.
The one thing that I still don't forgive Bethesda for this one is how they did such a terrible super mutant companion. We could have had someone like Malcolm or something, or, you know, like an actual intelligent super mutant. Instead we get one of the most forgettable and annoying characters ever. Nikki, where are we going? I hate Strong so much. He's so fucking boring. He doesn't like anything as well. I always send him to I always send him to Murkwater construction site and he just lives there. I bet he did. I bet he did. Oh, are they attacking Deacon? Dumbass Deacon. Deacon's just been hanging out back there. What an absolute arse. Right, yeah, the whole milk of human kindness wank. Alright, I could use... no. Let's... probably just upgrade all of my weapon things. Where's the weapon one? Oh, it's here. I always forget. Oh, so I've done that one. Maybe science? Yeah, we'll do science. There we go.
Ah, look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me anyway? How many people
The best super mutant companion ever, and it sets such a high standard, is God and Dog from New Vegas Dead Money. So good. So good. And then we get, you know, fucking Strong.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did. I should give her a raise. Now,
Yeah, Strong just sucks. Like, I don't know why they did that. They should have patched that out.
I want you to come to my office in Diamond City.
Because basically the thing is, he gets mad at you. So if you have Strong as a companion, you basically just can't explore. It's so stupid. Fair enough, make him the most miserable shit ever, whatever. Like, make him a dumb supermutant. But why does he hate you picking locks? Fucking dumb.
Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Yeah, God Dog is brilliant. I'll follow you.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's move fast. Follow me.
Because he has some extra dialogue options. Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, you changed outfits. I thought I stopped it so you can't change outfits. Nikki! Some things so you guys can see.
Traveling in the Commonwealth as long as I have, you learn a few things. These old buildings and alleyways give you a lot of opportunities to hide if things get bad. That goes both ways.
Which is why we're running right in the center.
Head on a swivel. Things
Damn, Nick! Just absolutely clobbing that. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I think a lot of Fallout creators have gone. I think some people... a lot of people, I think, relied on YouTube for money. And obviously the views for Fallout games aren't massive anymore. Currently right now, because there's just nothing really... you really have to kind of commit to it. And I think it just made some people a little bit... unless you have, like, quite a good niche content that you can push out. So yeah, I think a lot of people just couldn't maintain... yeah, which is kind of glad why I'm always happy that I have a full-time job, so YouTube is just kind of an accidentally successful hobby, as I call it. I remember Nostalgic Lily, she was lovely. I think she sold her Twitter account because I remember following her and then the entire content changing and it changing hands a few times because I remember correctly she had a really oh, Super Mutants here. Alright, fine, fuck it. Log out. I remember she had like quite a large-ish Twitter account. I don't know why. Yeah, I remember Nostalgia Lady. Also, I remember correctly, Nostalgia Lady had a lovely voice as well. Remember that? Well, I'm still here. Mainly because stopping making videos would make me completely anxious. Would give me a full anxiety cat attack. So I planned ears this year, finally, now that I've moved and I've got my own space, to see if I can revamp the content a little bit. She did, didn't they? Absolutely lovely voice.
Yes?
Thanks, Nick, for just making the door bug out. We have you, Pookie. Yeah, no, don't worry, guys. I actually won't ever leave you unless YouTube completely shuts down. To the point where my big plan is I'm determined to find some other way to kind of grow the channel again. It's just I've been in this whole thing for the past 3 years of moving house, but not moving house, but moving house, but not moving house. But now I finally have an apartment all to myself, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. Just you bloody well wait. Nikki! Mukbang content. Oh, you're right there. I thought you'd run ahead. Bad kitty. I was going to get a cat, right? Just a random thing. I was going to get a cat for this apartment. Probably not now. Because even though it's like a fine-sized apartment, I realised I would just feel guilty. Because also if I have to, like, you know, go travelling and stuff. But I would like a cat. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. Come on. Okay, this is one of those things that really annoys me. The whole you can't use a door when someone's just used it thing really drives me insane.
Are you here?
Nick?
No.
Oh god, it's really you.
1 second, guys. I need to eat something because I'm too... Oh, I have so much jet. Because I'm carrying a big-ass melon. Let's eat the melon. Let's eat some meat fruit. And let's... there we go.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at Dad.
Hey, invaders. Invaders is... Howdy, howdy.
You saved Nick, this agency.
I love your accidentally successful hobby. It is my accidentally successful hobby.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah?
That's how I describe it as well.
You wore ruins all the time then, do you? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but...
Stop making me feel old, Jesse, but also thank you.
Just a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
One case at a time.
I was trying to read it. I was like, invaders is... yeah.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
I will. Right.
Trying to find someone who's gone missing. The devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking...
Oh! like, I haven't watched Invader Sim in years. Good lord. That was huge when I was in university. I have or had a load of Invader Zim action figures lying around.
What else can you tell me?
Hey, yeah, I do like being people's comfort creator. Oh, hey, Jesse's girlfriend. Welcome. Jesse just made me feel old, though. How dare you make me feel old?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111.
Well, I hope I'm keeping you both
There was
entertained.
some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were
Need to give my character long hair.
sealed up.
Because I've got long hair, which means he needs long hair.
Supposed to get through just
Okay, psycho.
one person. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though.
You're making a lot of assumptions, Nikki. Just saying.
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care.
God, I love Nick. I think Nick might be one of the best characters I've ever done.
Whoever took your kid had an agenda.
You can tell they had fun designing Nick as well.
Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners.
Thank you, Raslin.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to
I also hate that when you're overloaded pop-up. It's really annoying.
Whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way.
Okay, it's fine.
Then you got the newer ones, good as human, infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, where they are. Not even me. I'm a synth myself.
I'm drinking Co-op's finest sparkling water. Didn't have the big bottles, so I've just got loads of little bottles down there.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know, never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
Right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look
You're
like?
carried too much and can't run. Hey, maybe don't have that pop-up every 5 seconds. Maybe.
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough.
That's just a random, right? If you've played Avowed, that pop-up reminded me about something. So in Avowed, right, which is one of those annoying little features, which I'm surprised because it's actually it's quite a well-designed game outside of this. If you have an available upgrade, so like you can upgrade your gun or your weapons if you want, you will have a pop-up like that in the corner constantly. And there's and if one of your companions has a like a dialogue option, like you know how like in Baldur's Gate, for example, you go back to the camp, and at the camp you have a little exclamation mark across your head. Yes, because they know they have nothing new to speak about. In Avowed, and again, I like the game, but there's just a bizarre decision. If one of your characters wants to talk to you, one of your companions, you will have a permanent icon on your HUD until you talk to them. Which means if you're in the middle of a quest and you can't sleep at a camp, you've got that for potentially an hour. That reminded me of it. God damn it.
Paper across your face.
Not much to go on. But
Oh, congratulations on meeting in person.
far in the violence business. What else?
I'm glad I was at the backdrop to your face-to-face meeting.
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough.
Shut the fuck up, Z.
Many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head,
Nice.
scar across his
I always find it funny, right, just randomly. In my total video watch time, it's something like 650 years at this point, which is weird. And I like to imagine that just one person or one group of people has just listened to my voice just on repeat for like several centuries. That makes me laugh.
Couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scars, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since.
Oh,
Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg.
I would judge someone very harshly if they didn't find Nick to be at least slightly attractive. The voice is very nice as well.
You two should still be careful.
I always am.
Right, okay, let's drop this because this is annoying the shit into me. Actually, no, what we'll do, we'll go sell some shit. Oh, I think I have to talk to him.
Hey, Valentine.
Yeah, Kellogg's house is this way.
You. Oh, I gotta follow you. Fine. Go on. Right, you know, I'm gonna drop some shit. Screw it. I'll eat some shit. There we go. Not eat literal shit, obviously. Pardon. We'll have 2 ribeye steaks. There we go. Lovely. Getting fat. I actually had chips on the beach earlier as well. I've like because since I moved to Brighton, there's so much nice food everywhere, and like I keep having cravings. So I've I don't know. I run a lot. So where I start my run is right on the beach. It's on the beachfront in Brighton, and it's an 11-kilometer run. I did it in under an hour. I'm very proud of myself, even though my knees are absolutely fucking caning, so I have to take another day off. But right next to where I start is a chip shop. And if you just that smell, particularly of like, you know, that kind of chips cooking in fat smell is just blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I treated myself this afternoon before the stream with some chips.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves 1 or 2 people.
I am vegetarian.
Everyone forgets he's a freaking saint.
I didn't have fish though, I just had the chips.
He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead.
I love Diamond City.
9 to 1 odds.
I need to unlock the house at some point. But I still need to fix that mod. Actually, I might buy it soon actually, so I can have that house. Very good. Oh right, I was getting confused there, Jesse. I was gonna try and be vegetarian in the game. The problem is, I was playing on hard mode. It's very, very difficult because I'm like using food to my healing most of the time. So yeah, he's not vegetarian, or maybe it's vegan meat. I don't know. The home plate is brilliant. I need to. Actually, what I might do is after I finish this quest, because I've got my mod for it, so I can just buy it and then hope my mod isn't broken. Because I never read the comments about my mods, so if someone's told me it's breaking, I don't know. I made some really nice stew earlier. So good.
Why don't you give it a try?
Easy. Okay, not that easy. Oh, okay. Nope. I am gonna sneeze in a sec. I can feel it in my soul. Masterful. Masterful.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
No, actually, one second. Dig in.
Hey.
Carry my shit, mate, because everything's really heavy and I need to pick stuff up. There we go. When I played Fallout, I deliberately made them a drug addict and alcoholic. I think am I still addicted to status? Oh, what's the button for statuses? Show effects. There it is. There we go. I am addicted to Psycho and Jet. Need to actually probably get that fixed up at some point. I know there's a button, but I'm gonna look around and loot first.
Nothing here. Check out that desk.
That's the wrong button.
That's one way to hide a room.
You know, I've never taken the cannibal perk ever.
Favorite things.
Or the best leader, Jesse, the best leader. Okay, take all of your shit. I'll have all of this, please. I need to give Matey Boy a new rifle.
Nick.
Why don't you search that table?
Nick, I'm trying to get some sugar bombs from you, boss. Thank you. Thank you. I've got decorating to do, so I need to pick up all of the bits.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere.
Just randomly, right? Do they actually have... They must surely have, like, cigarette manufacturing ability in the Commonwealth. Because a 300-year-old pack of cigarettes is going to fucking reek. And I imagine the cigars will be just the same, so... They must be making them. Or it's a video game and it hasn't followed that logic.
Any suggestions, Nick?
What about dog meat?
As a straight man, Jesse, obviously.
A man's scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is...
Nah, you're coming with.
Business. You have to face Kellogg on your own. Just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. Can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
As a straight man.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right.
Later, Deacon.
Let's get that.
Love you. I don't like the fact that you don't like me taking drugs.
Okay.
Nick's fine with it, if I remember correctly.
Say how high.
Right, okay. Cool, so in that case, I can probably... Nuclear-powered humidifier. I might... Oh, okay, Dogmeat's already there. Hello, Dogmeat. I was worried I'd actually have to go get you. Hello.
Dogmeat.
He's a good boy.
Take me to him, boy.
Steve, one thing I learned... To be fair, look, there's a very, very good chance that I've had like food fried that's had meat in it. Like I'm not that obsessive. It's like I'm not going to freak out. But one thing I did learn is that Belgian chips, which I've definitely eaten while being vegetarian. So unfortunately, yeah. But Belgian chips, specifically if you're in like Brussels or anything like that, a lot of them or most of them, the traditional way is to fry them in animal fat. So yeah, if you're vegetarian, can't have chips in Belgium unless you ask first. I didn't know, but some really nice lady in the restaurant pre-warned me last time I went there. But unfortunately, I'd gone to Belgium a few times at that point and already had chips. Bye, Deacon. Yeah, like it is what it is though. With you know what I mean. I'm not too obsessive. Like I've definitely accidentally eaten meat. I think one time I remember having some vegetarian. I think it was ramen. And I've had accidental bone broth, almost certainly. And also a lot of, especially Japanese food likes to put fish sauce and things, so it is what it is. Doc Cottons, go to Belgium. They love it. Oh, it's so pretty during the day. Ah, you know what? Actually, shit. Dogmeat, I'm back in a sec. I need to sell some shit. Back in a sec, Dogmeat. I have got loads of shit I forgot. I'm like... I was a vegetarian. Hey, look, sometimes I will... Sometimes I'll have a ribeye steak in the game, clearly.
Hanging out with Valentine, huh? Good for you.
Right, let's sell some shit.
Remember, I don't serve cents. Supplies are just for...
Right. I'll take a look, sure.
Odds and ends.
I love being vegetarian, though. I love cooking. I've mentioned this before, but, like, I make the best stew. I have this amazing butter bean stew I make, and I've just refined the recipe, so it's just so good. It makes me happy. Gives some ammo, love. Gives some ammo. Oh, guess I'll take some shotgun. She doesn't have... Alright, fine. I'll take some of those back and give them to someone else. You've got a lot of mama money.
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
Let's see what you have.
Something for everyone.
Oh yeah, exactly, as I said. I mean, give you an idea, like one of my favourite games ever is The Long Dark. My man eats so much meat in the Long Dark. So much meat. He just loves all of it, so. It is what it is, but oh my god. That's stew earlier. I've got loads of money now, which is pretty sick. You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna give you this. Thanks, boss. Cool, right, okay, and how's my weight? Better.
No loitering.
I want to do some more cooking. So in Brighton, so for those who don't know, I lived in, I used to live in Bethnal Green, so like Whitechapel area. And then for the last about year and a half, nearly 2 years, I actually, just because I had like my dodgy experience in my last flat, I lived with a friend near Romford, which is basically like Essex. So I went from a place that had loads of cultural diversity, which meant there was loads of good food shops and like good restaurants nearby, to Essex, where it was like at best you could get a Turkish, and that's just because people in Essex like Turkish. So I couldn't really find any good ingredients. But now in Brighton, there is so much good shit everywhere. And I'm kind of overwhelmed because I just want to start cooking a bit more. I want to make stuff with oyster mushrooms, I think. Yeah, Lindsay, I lived near Romford, so if you know where Harold Wood is, it's like 2 stops on the Elizabeth line, so I lived in Harold Wood. It was kind of nice, actually. It was quite quiet, which I do like. But yeah. I actually got a message from someone, or a couple of people actually, when I lived in Romford, where they'd seen me, like, around.
Must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
Cooking stream. I'd love to do a cooking stream. Ah, you were born in Harold Wood. Oh, nice, Lindsay. Yeah, I was like 5 minutes from the station. It's not a bad area.
Let's track him.
It's, I liked, so, having a bit of an Essex chat, everyone. So I liked, Brentwood was quite nice. So like, I kind of wished I'd moved to Brentwood actually, because that was quite decent. But there was that nice little park area near like the primary school, which I quite liked. But yeah, it was just, it was so bad. Like the only place was like, there was like the co-op on the Nisa local up the road. Oh, you have to show you that.
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until
Come
we
on.
find Kellogg.
So you couldn't find, I remember like very vividly, like not being able to find like black beans in the shop. Oh, nice. Yeah, Brentwood is really nice. There was a good football pub, because I support Arsenal, so I like to watch most of the games. And so I'd have to go to Brentwood just to be able to watch Sky Sports. Because there was a pub on Harold Wood, like the main road, which is a nice looking pub. I can't remember the name of it, but they only had TNT Sports because they didn't want to. Why am I not using my shotgun? Oi! Are you caught up? I have no idea. Right, okay. Alright, brings back those Romford memories. I weirdly liked Romford. It's... Okay, it's fine. What was I think there was some... There's quite a lot of like nice markety places in Romford, I remember. I only went to Romford a few times. Mostly I went to Brentwood. There's on the walk from Brentwood to like Brentwood High Street, there is this, I don't know if it's still there because I don't think they were doing very well, but I liked it and I popped in once or twice. Didn't buy very much, which is annoying, I should have. There was a retro video games shop that sold like Mega Drives and like Nintendo bits. They weren't doing very well, but then they kind of didn't have an online store, so it was only their own fault. I like that place, I should have bought more to them. Oh yeah, unfortunately the whiter the area, the like shitter the food options. It is unfortunately a thing.
Bloody bandages. Dogmeat can track this. Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Brighton's great though, guys. It's so good. So much good food. I need to start cooking different things. The problem is because I'm so upset. I'm in like the best shape of my nearly since I was like probably in like 2010, 2011, which is awesome. But the reason why is because I'm eating basically the same thing every day and walking for ages and running every other day. But I also need to start on my cheat days like deliberately cooking something different and fun because I'm very good at my stews, not much else. Or rather, not much else, but not enough practice, I guess, on the other bits. Oh, damn, Dogmeat. That's alright, that's a bit vicious. Oh, Bumblebee, yeah, you're based in New Zealand, aren't you? Is Auckland New Zealand? Yeah, Auckland is New Zealand. Yeah, it is. Geography fail, but yes. Right, okay. I need to visit New Zealand again. I think we've spoken this on stream, but I went to Wellington once and it was beautiful. I'm such a vibe. Oh, fuck me! Alright, boss. Alright, boss. Oh, fuck me. Get out of it. I'm gonna eat you later. I'm gonna eat your hide and your bits and then be a fake vegetarian. Resident Kiwi. You look good in the face. Thank you. Right, Oiden. Where's this? You right, boss man? Boss lady, rather, sorry. Don't want the machete. Oh, these batteries are like the best form of decoration ever. Right. Okie dokie. There's a way out, there's a way out. Okie dokie doke. Dogmeat. We're gonna shoot matey boy in the face in a sec. You gone down there? No traps are there, no. Hello, Dogmeat. Where's it? Oh, it's there, isn't it?
Meat's found something. You know the drill.
Where is it? I'm going crazy.
Lost the scent, boy?
Is it here? I'm so blind. Let's forget where it is. Where's the ciggies? Where's the ciggies? Oh, it's been an age since I... Is it over here? Oh yeah, the bottle, that's it, thank you. Mine like a sieve.
Gwyneth Stout. One of his...
Thank you, Jesse.
I'm telling you, that nose is second to none.
What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Come on, Nikki. Yeah, I need to travel, I think I mentioned the last stream, actually. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going for my birthday, and I think I've landed on going to Ghent. But also, last year, I vowed to travel a bit more around the UK. And to be fair, I visited Brighton quite a lot, and Nottingham as well, I did earlier this year. So actually, to be fair, I have been doing that. Well, stupid, I have been doing it already. But I want to do it more. I need to, like, visit all of the local towns a bit. Like, I've got, like, you know... Okay, Portsmouth is a shithole, apparently, but...
Calm down.
But, like...
Calm down.
There's loads of like really nice old towns in the UK. I wouldn't mind to go and have a butcher's at. Problem is our train. Oh, hello, mate. Problem is our trains are kind of pricey at times.
Calm down, you freak.
It worked, you little fuck. Rude. I want to visit Scotland at some point. I haven't gone to the home country in years. All of my family's from Cape Ness, like right at the north, and I want to go to Thurso, but it is such a brutal, incredibly long trip.
Calm down. Stop right there. Calm down, you freak.
How pricey? Well, like, our trains are like, for example, so the train from London to Brighton is not too bad, but it's still like, you know, 23 quid or something. But the second, especially when you start going further north, it just gets so expensive. I remember my friend, she was going to move to Reading. And I guess it does depend, just a random spine, why not? It does depend on what line you're, oh, there's a bomb. It does depend on what line. So I remember, like, her trip to London to Reading was going to cost, like, 50 quid or something. Ooh, jet. See, yeah, Rich, I've never been to York. And it's just, yeah, it's one of those places I need to visit. Now that I've moved, literally, this has been my go-to phrase for, like, the past year and a half, is when I've moved, because I basically had to delay the move so much, which meant I've not wanted to spend money. But now that I've moved, visit more places. I went to Nottingham in end of January this year, which was quite fun. Because me and my friends basically booked hotels and then booked tables at Warhammer World and had like a 3-day weekend where we just sort of played Warhammer on their tables. It was awesome.
What have we here?
Edinburgh, I'd love to go to.
I can't feel my legs.
Shut up! Making noise. I'm just gonna talk to them and now they can't talk to them. Do you interrupt my thing? Oh yeah, thank you. Where's that?
You really got taken apart.
Critical systems non-functional. Hostile human. Too powerful.
Do I like Star Wars? Yes. I actually saw, back when I was a young man, the Return of the Jedi. So when in the 90s they remastered them. So they had the original versions and they remastered them. It was like just before when like like the Phantom Menace came out. So I saw the remastered version of the Return of the Jedi in the cinema, which was quite cool. I've also got a VHS copy of The Empire Strikes Back because I'm cool.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Alright, fine. Oh yeah.
Another one of his stogies.
Oh, definitely. You're definitely missing out. I'm more of a Star Trek person than a Star Wars person, but it's still pretty good. I remember I saw the Return of the Jedi at the cinema, but I was like, what, 10, 11? And I got scared when they were throwing the guy into the pit for the Rancor, and I got rid because I was a scaredy kid, I don't know why. So I had to like run to the bathroom because I got nervous. James, I am very much more of a Star Trek person now. Like, one of my things I do on a fairly regular basis is rewatch Deep Space Nine, and I'm probably going to do that this year again. Sorry! Sorry about the spoilers. Lol. My big thing is when I've got friends who haven't watched, like, Lord of the Rings, that one gets me a little bit. I was like kind of going on a sort of date with someone earlier last year, and she's really nice and she likes watching films, but she's never watched Lord of the Rings, and I was like, I don't think I don't think, if I tell you, I want to live in a hobbit hole one day, I need you to be able to visualize and know exactly what I'm talking about. Like if you say, I remember she was asking me, what are your life goals? And I was like, oh yeah, to like, if I ever do, I want that kind of cozy hobbit lifestyle. Not literally, of course, but you know what I mean. I want to make my place look as cozy as that. And she had no idea what I was talking about. And I'm like, I don't think this is going to work out, love.
What do you think, boy?
Jafar is... Jar Jar. I thought you said Jafar is the bad guy from Aladdin. Lord of the Rings is one of my...
I'll need your nose to
Come
try
on.
Kellogg, boy.
It's the thing I watch usually over Christmas. You gonna keep on walking? I got the bloody thing, thank you. Although this Christmas I didn't watch, actually, because I watched it most years. This Christmas I watched The Muppet Christmas Carol and like The Thing and Gremlins and stuff. It was awesome. Bumblebee! Right, get on it. Get on it. I'll be very upset at you. So good. I watched the extended versions, obviously, and I personally think the Hobbit films are good. Oh, Rich, I need to get to New York, mate. I need to go up north, really. The problem is, the train to up north is so expensive. It's so pricey. Oh, I mean, J.K. Rowling's a piece of shit, so you don't need to watch them. Like, the actors themselves are very, very nice. And I never read the books. Even though I'm a millennial, I just never really got into the books. They were fine.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew Dogmeat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
One second.
Don't worry, Dogmeat. Just saying hello.
So he sometimes bugs out and gets stuck here. So what you have to do is save. You have to recruit him, send him back, and then go get Nick. So that's what I'm going to do.
Hey. Come on, boy. It's time to go.
But I think I've actually got the dual companion thing, but I'm still going to send you off. Dogmeat!
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Go on home now.
Oh, she's turned into a proper fucking villain. Her celebration on the like the Supreme Court ruling in the UK is just like her brain is complete mashed potato at this point, and all of that black mold going up her wall. But she's just like sinister to the extreme, and it's just amazing someone can be like that and just not realize just how fucking evil they are. Absolute scum of her. To be blunt, that's why I will never watch the Harry Potter movies. Just because the thing is like, I watched them once when I was younger, like when they released, they were fine, but just on principle. That's why, like, for example, I never purchased or even played the Harry Potter game, because I was like, chances are I'd have probably enjoyed it, but it was just, you know, if you can't. The basic levels of solidarity with my trans fans is just the bare minimum as far as I'm concerned. What pissed me off about that, actually, one second. And it was, I remember, and I'm not going to name names, but there were a few creators who I am mutuals with who got very, very prickly about the fact that they were getting justified criticism for streaming the fucking Harry Potter Hogwarts game. And they're like, no, I really, really like trans people and I would do anything for them, but apparently not mildly inconvenience themselves by not playing this one thing. in a world where we have so much media to consume, they couldn't not consume this one thing. Steve, no. The whole separate the art from the artist thing is specifically referring to H.P. Lovecraft and how you're meant to talk about the art as in the setting of the Lovecraftian world and separate it from the fact that he was a raging racist. When someone like J.K. Rowling explicitly is targeting a minority group while she's still alive and is getting enriched by your purchase, that's not the same. Hate that phrase. Not under attack to you, don't worry, but like, I have a few friends, especially my friends who are into music. I have one person who I don't talk to that much, but they were really into certain bands. And obviously, as you know, musicians are a lot of them are rapists or pieces of shit. And she's like, oh no, I can separate the art from the artist. It just basically means I'm not going to stop listening to this band even though the guy is a fucking rapist and a piece of crap. Yeah, like, I Oxhorn... Yeah. I think he was one of the ones I noticed. Just a couple of others. I'm not really mutuals with him, but there are a few others. One of them got very, like, did, like, a little bit of a big rant on Twitter about how they were like, oh, you know, I've wanted to play this all my life, and, like, you know, I'm more of an ally. And I think this person used the phrase virtue signaling. Oh, you guys are just virtue signaling. I was like, you fucking coward. Yeah, Steve, like, there's a few artists I don't listen to anymore, like Marilyn Manson, rapiness. Sometimes it's when someone's creepy as well, like the singer of Rammstein's quite infamously creepy. Not like a rapist, he's just a sleazebag, and it just put me off his music. But the thing is, there's so much media to consume, and there's so many cool people out there. It just gives you an excuse to find new shit. The one that got me a lot was Billy Corgan, because I really like the Smashing Pumpkins. And I was just like, I just can't enjoy it anymore. Because he's a scumbag. Oh yeah, John Lennon, especially. What was someone... I think they shared something. One of my friends bought like a John Lennon... it was like one of those posters of him and his wife saying, you know, peace and everything. And I was like, it's kind of ironic that John Lennon is on there. I mean, Laura, no, actually, when the criticism is fair, absolutely criticise Oxhorn. Sorry. I am superseding you there. As I said, you know what I mean? Like, maybe he is, and he is good against, you know, the LGBTQA community, but however, if he, you know, clearly not transgender people, eh? He would rather have the clout than, and get the views from a new trending game than just not. I lost a lot of respect for people when they started playing that. Oh, God. Oh, a legendary. Yeah, Raslin, that's basically my stance as well. I just can't, like... But the thing is, you know, we live just as a thing. You know, in this day and age, there's so much media for us to consume. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like... Fair enough, I have sympathy for people who, when it's like an artist they've grown up with, you know what I mean? Like, Marilyn Manson's a great example. Quite transformative to a lot of goth people in the goth community, like, throughout the years and everything like that. So I get it. Smashing Pumpkins as well, actually. So I get it. But when it's like, oh, it's a new game that just dropped, I'm like, just don't fucking play it. Oh, damn, I didn't realise I was nearly dying. Again, I've never really interacted with Oxhorn. I used to watch his World of Warcraft videos because they were quite funny. Yeah, that's all I know. And then I saw about, you know, and I was just like, not for me. No, look, I'm not just looking because again, I've never really interacted with Oxon, so I don't think I just. Unfortunately, my only really knowledge of him is some slightly shifty sounding stuff. I will say, like, as someone who has a big audience, right? Whether you like it or not, you are responsible for the things that you say. And when there are marginalized communities, people you claim to defend or support, if you then demonstrate that you don't actually support those people, or rather, that your support goes only so far as you're not mildly inconvenienced. Like if you say you support trans people and you're like, oh no, but I'm going to play the Harry Potter game, that means that your support is worthless because you're not willing, like you're not willing to just not play one game. I think I mentioned it before. Remember the Cyberpunk game, right? I remember how shitty the developers were to like with all the crunch and how shitty their fans were, and also how they themselves kind of fetishized the trans community. And I eventually said, you know what, I'm just not going to play the game. I don't want to do it. I don't feel comfortable playing it, and that's it. And I bet you I would fucking love that game. Yeah, but anyway, let's not talk about other people. Let's talk about me and how lovely I am. Kanye West. Oh man, Kanye. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. His music's quite good. Well, it was quite good. I wasn't really into... I had like one of his albums. Man, that's the case of someone like going very mentally ill, and the problem is like you could be it's fine, we can talk about him because he's a famous person and like a Z-list internet celebrity like myself. He's just like, he's not even fallen off the rails. Like what do you call Kanye? It's like not even falling off the rails, it's like launching yourself into space off the rails into the side of the moon. Let's support that. Exactly. Thank you, Lindsay. Oh my god. Like, didn't he like, oh my god, the fucking... Do you guys remember when, and I, again, with, remember the South Park episode? I've always had a weird thing with South Park, but like, mainly because they're edgy libertarians. But to be fair, you've got to give those guys credit for like being very good at mocking people. And there was that whole thing about like Kanye West and fish sticks. And it's like, oh, do you like eating fish sticks? As in fish sticks. Oh, then you're a gay fish. And the whole thing was him not getting the joke. And it's just like, man, they really got that guy's personality down to a key, didn't they? Exactly. Z takes PayPal, Stripe, and Bitcoin. Just donate them all of your things. They don't need the money, and they're just going to waste it on frivolous nonsense. But in the same vein, do it. In your face. I have 12 little children. He does, in his basement. You should really give those kids back, man.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Right, I'm gonna get some drugs. I think he is like severely mentally ill, and again, it's one of those things like I'd have sympathy for him, but I don't, because you know, being it's kind of like, I guess, when you're severely mentally ill but also so powerful, because he is obviously very influential and he has like surrounded by yes men and people who basically just sycophants who kiss his ass. It's just, yeah, it creates this complete mess of a person. This is true. Ah, the one, as we're complaining about, like, crazy famous people, the fall to grace of MIA hurts me to my core. Because, one, she's fine as hell. Two, her music slaps. But she's just a complete lunatic now, and it's so sad. Why they gotta be crazy like that? What she do? She's just like, she's gone like full Trumpy, but also like, and she's British, right? She's not even, but she's like, she's gone full weird conspiracy now. So she's gone a little bit Kanye, but also she started selling like tinfoil hat clothing. Like basically any conspiracy theory you have, she believes implicitly, and it's just because her brain's just completely frazzled. Yeah, she's like super anti-vax as well, obviously. My music was so good.
Where did you go?
I don't know, I always get lost in here. Absolutely batshit. This is the right area. Hi guys! I love drugs! I really like missing things apparently. Did I get them all? Oh no. We're good. Yeah, Razin, exactly that. Airplanes, also Bad Girls is a really cool song. The video for that slaps. Yeah, she's completely batshit. Utterly batshit. I followed her on Instagram for a little bit because music's cool and she's fine. But yeah, no. MIA. Extremely sad times. Right, okay. Ooh.
You want me to take a look at that terminal? Say the word.
I've got it, fam. Is it an ing? It might be here. Healing. Hunting. No. Dealing. Oh, okay, it's an ealing though, surely.
Got it.
I do agree, Gemma, but also I hate the word cancelled so much. I hate that word with every fibre of my being. Absolutely smashing that hack in. On a ramble, as you said the word cancelled. Just because I hate the word cancelled. Yeah, Michael Jackson absolutely should be, because he was a nonce as well. I remember, I was at... I'll go on my rant about the cancelled thing. But I remember when his trial was going on, just before he died. I was in university. And he actually, like, went to the court, like, near... Because I went to King's College, London. And so he appeared at the Crown Court nearby, and everyone was, like, was really, really busy. Man, if you're not old enough to remember, like, Michael Jackson was the last mega celebrity. I remember there was a thing, like, I think it was on TikTok, about how a lot of younger people thought that Taylor Swift was more famous than Michael Jackson. So technically, it's technically true, because obviously there's more people now. But, like, for those of you who remember, like, Michael Jackson was so fucking famous. Like, it was insanely famous. Like, because don't forget, like, you didn't have internet back in the day, but, like, your gran knew who Michael Jackson was. Like, no matter what, your gran, if you lived in the most isolated small town ever, just stop making me feel old, Jesse. Anyway, on a ramble thing about the cancelled, right? The reason why I despise the phrase cancel, sometimes it's technically correct, is it's kind of like lost all meaning. Because what will happen is basically, cancelled is just someone did something shit and they got criticism for doing something shit, which has always been the case. We've always criticised famous people or popular people for doing shit things, as they should. You're not untouchable. But what we've gone and done is we've started latched onto this world of cancelled, and the reason I don't like it, because it deliberately almost, when people use it like, oh, I've been cancelled, they're implying that they've been unfairly criticised. Like, oh, I've not done something really shit. Oh, I just got cancelled. Like it's a thing that wasn't their fault, and and it's never that no one ever gets cancelled for doing something like benign. It's almost always like, oh, I said loads of racist shit on stream. Oh no, I got criticised fairly for it. I've been cancelled. Fucking hate that word. Yeah, literally. You will find some like. You're literally. I remember they've done like interviews of like people like isolated communities across the world, and like those people will have known who Michael Jackson is. It's insane. Am I ever going to be adding more settlement mods to PlayStation? Possibly. I just haven't modded in ages and can't be asked. Basically, like maybe I will. It's just the problem with mods take so much. Don't cancel, ostracize. Don't cancel, bully. I'm a big fan of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying celebrities is always morally correct.
You are hiding because you fear death.
Not today, Satan. I remember when, as we were just talking about shitty celebrities, if you're English or like follow, English actors, I remember when John Cleese, and this is like the perfect example of someone like just narcissist. So John Cleese, the actor from like, Monty Python and things like that. So basically, he was always very progressive, yeah? And then on Twitter, he once said something pretty racist about London. It was basically like London is unrecognisable. It's quite a common racist dog little. It's complete bullshit. London's always looked like this, but racist people like to say it doesn't. I lived in London for 20 years, I know. And he got criticised for it, right? That was it. He got criticised for it. Him getting criticised for that, him receiving a bit of pushback for something he said, caused him to spiral so much that he's now a right-wing crank. And it just always makes me laugh that, like, because if people even don't realise how beloved he was, right? How beloved John Cleese was in the UK. It was like utterly, it's like Patrick Stewart level. It was utterly adored. Can do nothing wrong. And then he just couldn't handle the criticism and just lost his mind. I remember when GB News launched and he was on that in like its first week.
Sensors available. I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
Thank you, Jesse. But yeah, it was just I very vividly remember, and I like to use it as the like nice. Oh no, I'm Diamond. I did do it. So that mod broke, and I basically like. It was when people were trying to get me to fix the pre-combines, which turns out I never needed to do. It was just a really obsessive thing for certain subset of PC users that wanted. And I tried to do the pre-combines, didn't back up the mod before I started doing it, and it basically permanently broke the mod, and I just couldn't do it, and so I just never released it. So it's not even on PC or Xbox, it's not anything. Like Prince Andrew, fucking hell. Ugh. I'm so embarrassed. Fucking hate the monarch. Ugh, hate the monarchy. I have a half brother, because I'm a foster child, right? And I have a half brother, and whereas I'm quite progressive, I went to foster care, so like my reaction and my politics are quite heavily inferred by my upbringing, going through the care system, all that jazz. He did too. But rather than be like, oh, I should appreciate the care system and, maybe I should have empathy for people who have had similar lives to me, he's gone completely the opposite, and he's like the most Brexit-y English person you'll ever meet. And he fucking idolises the monarchy, and it's just the saddest shit ever. Oh, Jammer. This one, what was the one I was thinking of the other day? Old people. Who's the director? Sorry, I want to ramble. This is what happens. If you don't know, this is what happens. Who is the director of Blazing Saddles? So Blazing Saddles is directed by Mel Brooks. Okay. I've never wanted to slap someone so bad in my life, because Mel Brooks went on and was like, oh, you could never make Blazing Saddles now. Everyone's too sensitive and woke, or something to that effect. And I'm like, the existence and success of something like... Oh, did I just... Oh, oops. Oh, no, I thought I... Did I click my button? What am I doing? What's my thing saying the countdown? Oh, because I've got my stream open on another monitor. That's why I was getting really confused. So the existence and success of South Park, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, those things are way more extreme than Blazing Saddles. But he went on this whole interview with a bunch of other old people who don't watch modern contemporary TV or films and was like, you couldn't make Blazing Saddles anymore. And if you've ever watched Blazing Saddles, it's funny, but it is not extreme in any way, shape or form. There's like one scene where a black guy goes to some guys dressed up as some KKK guy and goes, where's the white women at? And like that's the extent of how edgy it is. And it's like he's just convinced that, oh no, I'm like a complete auteur and really pushing the boundaries. I'm like, you weren't. Yeah. That really sticks to me. I keep thinking about that because I remember seeing that interview and I'm like, you what, Mel? Are you fucking serious? Hey, Double, we're just ranting about crazy celebrities and old people being too sensitive. As I am wont to do. Yeah, Always Sunny is great. And Mel Brooks thinks that fucking Blazing Saddles is the most extreme piece of cinema ever, and you could never make that now. Fucking hell. Fucking old people. It's when you get the whole, like, you know, that whole kind of Ricky Gervais thing, where it's just like... Got it. Oh yeah, you can't say anything nowadays. It's like, no, it's just that your joke's shit now, because you're doing the same jokes you've been doing forever. But instead of, like, making better jokes and, like, adjusting your comedy to reflect the social norms of the time and to comment on the social issues at the time, you've gone, no, I'm not going to change, it's society that's wrong. Fucking useless. Because you can get me to ramble if I just set me off. Something that's been like in my brain for the past like few days will just blurt out. I'm gonna get, if I ever get like to the point where I get more back into being like a busier, more active YouTuber again, I'm definitely gonna get into some shit. Oopsie, what have I done? I have accidentally opened my stream in another channel, and then you might have heard me go oi oi everyone. Sorry about that. I had my stream opened in another window, and it just unmuted. Yeah, like they say the N-word. That's literally it. And it's like, if you watched Always Sunny, like, it's like, come on, guys. It's that thing. Who was that? There was this old British comedian who died like 10, 15 years ago. And his whole thing was like using derogative slurs for South Asian people. Especially people in Pakistan. And that was the extent of his humour. And he was convinced he was like the funniest man ever. And there was just that subset of old people who were like, yeah, you can't say no fucking hell. My stance is every time those guys get annoying, we should just trans another famous character. So what, you're being annoying, cool, James Bond's trans now. You're being annoying, cool, Indiana Jones is trans now. Keep doing it. We're going to rename Big Ben to something else. Fucking just... We're going to dress up a statue of Winston Churchill in drag. Every time you do it. Every time. I'm going to ruin all of your happy memories of your country, and you shut the fuck up.
What's that?
Oh, there's library. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, he's going to kick my ass. He is going to kick my ass. 1 second. Yeah. No, someone said as a joke, like, let's rename Big Ben Massive Muhammad. That would piss off the absolute right people. Right, let's have some Yao Grai here ribs. And let's get a headache. Damn, son! Okay, it's good. He was gonna... Oh, that's why he's got like a...
Hell yeah.
Not a bad one, though. There was a thing in the UK where we had like... Because the UK, you know, British racists like to have their new thing they're pissed off about. And a big thing for like... I think like in the 2016 period was that the UK, the London specifically, London and Birmingham, any city with like a big Muslim population had no-go areas that you couldn't go to. And another thing is that they're building mega mosques nearby, which firstly sounds awesome. Why would you make me afraid of something that sounds cool? Oh no, a bunch of guys are going to drink tea and talk about their cats nearby me, and I'm going to have more nice restaurants. And I always say, every time that those guys start moaning, we should just convert another church into a mosque. It'll be nicer, it'll be much better maintained, and it'll annoy people. I have, so again, my family, right? So I'm very, like, estranged from basically all of them. My brother Robert is a complete nonce, literally a nonce. Hopefully he's dead soon. My other brother, the Brexity one, is all Brexity. And then I have a half-sister who lives in Manchester, who is the most racist person you'll ever meet. She is, like, properly doesn't like anyone non-white, proper, like, EDL, Britain first kind of person. Utter scumbag. So I get very ranty when I think about this kind of stuff. Right, okay. What am I doing? Anyways, he was right, so you just get me rambling and I will just complete a ramble. You should see what happens when I'm drunk. Jesus. Can you imagine? I'm good until I get too drunk, then I can't remember what I'm talking about, which happens quite often, to be fair. I went to the football yesterday, and now I met up with a... Oh, damn! Oh, damn! God damn it. I couldn't shoot it. No, drunk streams are bad. I only just died. The reason why I couldn't hit that is because it was just behind a wall. I think it was just before. Oh, okay, it's fine.
You're pissed off.
1 second, let me kill this guy.
But whatever you hope to accomplish, it's not gonna go your way.
So why can I not? There we go. I've always I've always wanted to do, because I'm fairly like, as a YouTuber, especially when I was on Twitter, I'm quite outspoken. Especially during the whole, when Trump first term, and also we had like Jezza leading the Labour Party, so there was a bit of hope in the UK that sort of emboldened me a little bit. Now it's shit, so I'm just sort of resigned to just everything being a bit crap. I've been tempted, but also, look, to be blunt, I am well aware that not everyone wants to have this kind of stuff rambled at them. You know what I mean? Like, and I get it. Like, some people aren't politically right-wing, but they just maybe just want to have escapism. So I'm sort of mixed. I've always been tempted of maybe starting, like, a podcast or something that people can just... Or maybe get a second channel. Because I get it. Sometimes you just want to hide away.
Nice.
Masterful. Yeah, everything everywhere is a bit crap. Even when things are good, it's just that they're not shit. Like in Canada, for example, like Liberals won. That's pretty cool. But it's not actually very cool. It's just not shit. Because they're not great. Understatement there, Jesse. No, Steve, they're not. Not even remotely. But Liberals are right-wing, so... The problem is what most people think is left-wing is actually right-wing. Like in the mainly due to the US and the UK sort of shoving the Overton window completely in whack. Oh, Rich, yeah, no, I'm really, really pissed off about the Twitter thing, because I use Twitter for, I still use, oh, no. I use Blue Sky now, but I used Twitter for ages, and that fucking moron broke it for everyone, and I'm so annoyed. Let's have a new. Let's have some food. God, I have so much food. The next general election in the UK is going to be 2020. What was it this year? It'll be 2029, I think. Yeah. No, it might be 2030 actually. Ours is every 5 years, and yeah, 29. So it's good for years, yeah. So I'm actually a member of the Labour Party still, and the only reason I'm still a member of the Labour Party is because that way, when we finally have another leadership election, which will probably be after he gets absolutely totaled on the next general election, I can hopefully vote for a new party leader. What's weird about the current state of the UK specifically is, like, some of the stuff the Labour Party is doing is good. Like, the workers' reforms, surprisingly decent. And the reforms to tenancy rights and little bits like that. But then we're also being absolutely disgusting towards the trans community. We're also deliberately pandering to rhetoric surrounding immigrants. We're actively supporting a genocide in the Middle East. And it's like, for fuck's sake, Keir. Don't blame me. I voted for Rebecca Long Bailey in the leadership election. Just saying. I kind of want Zara Sultana to be the leader, but I know that the country's too racist to go for it. Oh, well. Maybe we'll be hit by an asteroid. Maybe we'll be hit by an asteroid.
Yes.
Right, Thing about Keir Starmer, like, it's the same thing with fucking David Lammy, where there was a good person there, but they've just gone so opportunistic and they just love the money, they love the power, and they will just do anything. Like, Keir Starmer was meant to be the unity candidate. It was like, okay, he's a more moderate compared to Jeremy Corbyn, which a lot of people couldn't stomach because he's not a miserable piece of shit. So we'll do this unity candidate. And then he utterly culled the party. He did all the things that they were claiming Jeremy Corbyn would do, and Jezza never did. And he's just a fucking scumbag.
We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Ah, Zara is my favourite person ever. Rich, did you see that interview? It was like for the by-election. It was trending on TikTok, where basically like they're doing good door to door, and this lady just closes the door in her face, the guy's face, the Labour candidate's face, and it's like, I'm never going to vote for you. If you were Zara Sultana, absolutely, but yeah. Obviously, I would never admit to it because I'd get kicked out of the party, but technically speaking, I may have voted for the Greens in the last election. Jesus Christ, there are lots of legendaries. Damn. I know, Lindsay. I know. Oh, that's actually quite good. So I actually canvassed for the Labour Party during the 2019 election in Putney, of all places. It was fucking horrible. We did manage to flip the seat. This is when Jezza was still leader. It was the only seat we flipped. Jezza. If you ever want to feel very, very happy, watch the Jeremy Corbyn winning his seat as an independent video. It is the loveliest thing ever. Like, if you watch the video, it's like it's him like earlier, like last year, and it will make you so happy. It's so sweet. The big smile on his face, the Green Party candidate clapping away, the scumbag Labour candidate they were trying to get in. Oh, hello.
Excellent.
Get on it. It's such a nice thing. Yeah, no, mine. And unfortunately, the thing is, when I was in Putney, I was also in like the posh part of Putney. God, guys, do you mind? We're talking about Jezza. So I had like the absolute worst people. Ugh, fucking Tories. And then we got fucking Boris Johnson for multiple years, who my Brexit-y voting brother absolutely loved. Doesn't love him now, after he murdered all those nurses, but... Anyway, Fallout, guys, love it. Remember that? So good. He was not funny, he was a cunt. Fallout loves that.
It's not too late.
Yay, Fallout.
Turn around and leave.
Nah, mate, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Ah!
Not a lot of people can say that.
I need to think of a new game I can play. Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's escape from politics and play this definitely not political game that definitely has no politics in it because we don't like politics in video games. Great minds doing this mission, great minds. Plus, I just needed to actually advance the story a little bit. Z, I guess. It's kind of like how, you know, sort of slightly watching the US melt down in morbid curiosity right now. So I do get it. I do get it, but it was very embarrassing. I need to get some better armor. Seriously, I'm getting my ass kicked. I am getting absolutely bodied by all the things. Thanks. We're nearly done yet. Alright, I think that is all the turrets. We just have matey boy to do, which I'm going to do with drugs. Just drugs, just lots of drugs.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My sins are standing down.
I say, my favourite thing is still when, like, you'll get those, those guys like, I don't like politics in video games, and their favourite game is, like, Metal Gear or something.
That's it.
It's like... oh my god, I'm so excited, actually, randomly, to the point where this will probably make me buy a PlayStation, is, oh, fuck's sake, I'm over button. Come here.
Hey.
Is the new Death Stranding game. Fucking love Death Stranding. And it's hilarious, because I always think that, what's his face, Hideo Kojima's a little bit of a pretentious knobhead at times. But, oh my god, it's so good, though. So good. I deliberately refused to play Death Stranding originally because I thought it was really pretentious. And then I played it, I'm like, god damn, this game is so good. Yeah, I love just Call of Duty. Yeah, Bumblebee. I still think they should have renamed, I know there was the big thing, I think was it last year, where there was like I think there have been various petitions to rename New Zealand to Aratoa, which is the greatest name ever, and you should absolutely do it. One, because it shows respect to the, you know, the native population, but also, way better name. Right, you're gonna beat you up.
There he
Literally, Jesse. So my thing that I get really annoyed about, right, is, so I read a lot. I hope that comes across. And I like to read books on history and, like, for example, the situation in Palestine, for example. I've been basically following that since the March to Freedom a few years back. And I read Rashid Khalidi's 100 Rules War in Palestine, and I also read Samil Pape books as well, and some Noam Chomsky. So I like to read, but then I'll be at work, and there'll be work colleagues trying to talk about the situation, but they don't want to admit they don't know anything about the situation, so they'll just fence it as a way of like, oh yeah, no, it's just too complicated for me to understand. It's like, no, it isn't. And then what they do is they try and force parity between two things because, oh, both sides are bad. No, one of them's committing a genocide.
I thought I had that honor.
Ah, thank you, Jesse. Give her my love.
So, here we are.
You murdered my wife. Took my son.
Exactly. It's such a cool name.
You're a dead man.
Your wife. That was
such a cool name. Alatoa. Oh,
accident.
So good.
Still, this world, this life, you've seen it. Pain, suffering. Death is its only escape. Don't worry.
Take care, James.
Fine. Maybe a little older than you expect.
Are you collecting skulls, Invader? That's admirable.
Fuck you, Kellogg. Let him go. Your time's done.
Picking the best options, obviously.
Your son is exactly where he belongs. He's home. In the Institute.
Here, the Institute. I'll find my son no matter where he is.
That's the spirit.
Literally.
You know, you surprise me, I have to admit. I find myself actually kind of liking you. I admire your dedication.
I'm gonna take loads of drugs and shoot in the face.
Even if it is ultimately useless. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
You know, in 100 years, when I finally die, I only hope I go to hell, so I can kill you all over again, you piece of shit.
Where's the other one? Lovely. Always got to go for the sarcastic option. See, my controversial thing on this game is I like the voice protagonist. I think they chose... I've not really played the female protagonist. I've been just always try and play the male one because I just always play me. But I feel as if, like, they chose the perfect voice actors for both, where they're not so distinct that you can't insert yourself on them. And bear in mind, I'm English as well, so for me to do it, it means they did a really good job, I think. He does look like he has lost a few. What's the time, actually? So I guess I need time. Cool.
All this tech, you were barely human.
Alright. Yeah, no, I like it. I remember there was a whole massive thing. The problem is, like... I like games where you don't have a voice as well. But sometimes when you have a voice and the voice is done really, really well, for me, it really pulls me into the game. Like, what had... My mind's blank now. There was a game... Remember Saints Row 2 before they got too goofy? Like, well, they're still quite goofy, but when it was like... It still felt a bit like GTA rather than like when it started getting all fucking space and all that bollocks. And there was one where you could like... You had a various choices of voices you could do. And you could do like this British punk voice, proper Cockney, and it was brilliant. I loved it so much. Voiced... Oh, there's a Robco right there. Yeah, yeah. The Cockney voice was so good. I always had this guy who looked like a little bit like what's his face, Keith Prodigy, and it was just it was so good. Very good. Also, I think that was when they were still trying to be like GTA.
Hell yeah.
Hey, boss man.
Nick.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. They built me.
I'm gonna put the word Kate in the blocked words list now, see? I have that power.
You don't know anything, Nick?
Look at me. I'm trash.
Don't say that, Nick. You're
They threw me in
beautiful.
the junk pile ages ago. Just another discarded prototype. Didn't exactly leave me the house keys. We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way.
All right, Jesse, have a cold water. I've got some sparkling water here. You can drink that.
How could Piper help us?
Trust me, that dame knows a lot more than she lets on, and she lets on.
You have cancelled for your views.
We need to talk this through with someone.
Actually, I'm gonna get some more in a sec. I've got literally. Where are my sparkling waters? They're over there. I'll have to reach down.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Right. Okay. Let me grab my water. Come on. Oh, it's over there. Come on. Oh, crikey. Oh la la la. Ugh. I'm eventually. Again, I've got a whole list of things I need to buy. So basically, right, as I'm pausing, I've got another 30-ish minutes for the stream. So I'm doing a full 3 hours. So I'm moving my desk probably this weekend or early next week. So it's now going to be in the living room, so I finally won't have a computer in my bedroom, which will be grand. I'm going to plan a background. So you may notice I've got this blue light here, right? So the size of my desk is perfect that I'm going to be able to fit 2 bookshelves behind it. So instead of these blue lights, it's going to be lots of little soft... Because I've currently got 2 big ring lights, basically. And I'm going to... Pro Skater 2 is a very good soundtrack. Skating games as a whole had very good. Randomly, Burnout Paradise City had one of the best soundtracks ever. If you know, you know. So I'm going to have loads of like soft lighting, but also I'm going to be getting a new camera eventually that's going to be a 4K camera. And eventually I want to... yes! I hope that was about Paradise City. Eventually I'm going to be able to stream in 4K again, because I've got amazing upload speed in this flat. Like, I'm currently streaming at like 24... I've got my bitrate set to like 20k and it's absolutely fine. Oh no, don't worry, Jesse, I absolutely will. It should look really cool. I want a really good set because I want to start streaming a lot more. And now that I finally moved, I can start kind of putting money and time back into the content. Because I think for the last year, because I've been I've been in limbo since like 2023, 2022. I've been a little bit slacky on the content and I don't like it. So the streaming standard is going to go up. I might even eventually just maybe revamp a little bit of the channel branding and stuff. Just little bits like that. But there's some really good 4K HD cameras, which would be grand. Because originally I was going to get like, you know, a proper super expensive one. But you can get one for like a few £100 now. Should be pretty cool. It'll be cool. It'll be really, really cool. That's also why I want to get the Xbox X and then eventually a PS5, because then I can just stream everything in 4K. And going forward, and this is my promise to you, but also myself, I will always make sure I have good internet. The whole moving to Harold Wood thing and not having good internet was an accident. I didn't mean to. Yes, big boy, I do. You know what I mean?
Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. This place makes monsters out of men.
It's gonna be awesome. God, I can't wait. I've been in my new apartment for a month, And I get my living room back, so once my friends settled in their place, which is cool, I can then start decorating the living room. And my plan for this year is to have the most coziest, vibey year ever. Content, playing tabletop. Maybe I might actually finish painting that other Doomstalker I've got over there. Lots of Warhammer. Lots of board games. Oh, we're gonna see The Thing, guys. Remember The Thing with the big blimp? Better be good weather. A scene they did. Oh, it's dark. Actually, this will look really cool. Oh, look at that. 1 second. Let's turn the HUD off. There we go. Let me get some screenshots. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. This is such a well done scene. We are the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh yeah, see, that would be cool. Imagine if you did this and it was foggy. They did this scene so well. Too bad Bethesda are very bad at writing the Brotherhood of Steel. I hate Elder Maxon so much. Why is he a thing? It's so dumb. He's like 22 years old or something. He shouldn't be leading the Brotherhood of Steel. He's too bloody young. Anyway. Anywho. Whatever. Right, let's do some building. I haven't done any building. Should we do some building? Because the whole point was I was going to do some decorating. Fallout 3 or New Vegas? I'm probably going to say New Vegas as a better game. But Fallout 3 probably was the one that I got most into. Oh, I can't currently fast travel. That's rude. I'll go down here then. But the thing with New Vegas is I didn't actually get into New Vegas when it originally dropped. So I remember when it originally dropped, and I think because it was quite a buggy mess, and I just wasn't in the mood for it, so I never played it very much. But then I eventually played it, and I played it a lot. Right, can I move down now? Where is Taffington? We need some decorating now.
I don't know how much more I got of this.
You were 6 when New Vegas was dropped. How old was I when New Vegas dropped? Fallout, I can't spell Fallout New Vegas. When was it dropped? Also, I spilled a bit of water on my keyboard. So it was 2010. So I would have been 20. Was I 20? Wait, that was 15 years ago. So I was 23. 22, 23. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, wait there.
See what I can do.
Wait there. Don't move. Don't move, mate. Don't move. Most literally, everyone's so bloody young. I'm 38 in July. That's going to be weird. My weird thing, right, is... Because I like to think I don't look like I'm in my late 30s. And that's not just completely cope. It's also the fact that, you know, I am fairly young looking. I look after my skin. And I dress quite youngly. So I want to start dating again, right? Now that I've got my own flat, I'm like, oh, I could, you know, meet a nice lady. Potentially a baddie with tattoos. That would be quite nice. And I'm like... I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get, like, Hinge or something like that. Because obviously Brighton's quite a creative area. And then I realised, like, most women my age don't... Millennials my age, we either go one way or the other. We go like me, or we go super adult with responsibilities, and there seems to be no middle ground. Oh, fuck's sake, Jesse. I'm so old. Right, let's do some decorating, shall we? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't suck, I guess, just... I think turning, not to give it all a bit of existential crisis, I think turning 37, or maybe 36 is when I started to feel like, wow, I'm like late 30s. Yeah, see, Invaders, when I turned 32, I was fine with that, because I quite like being 30. I had a little bit of an age crisis, maybe like a year ago, because I was like, oh, need to sort of, you know, get my shit sorted out. It's fine. It's fine. My skin is amazing now. Ever since I moved to Brighton, because my skin's always been very nice, as you can tell. I saw you now, see. But ever since I moved to Brighton, especially, like with all the sea air, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, like I mean, I think I would say generally I look like I'm in my later 20s. I think that's not cope. I think generally later 20s is roughly where I kind of look. If I shave, the problem is I also leave my stubble. I have lots of grey in my beard, so possibly could have maybe looked a little bit younger. I quite like looking my age. You turned to fuck off, Jesse. Fuck off. I rescind all of the nice things I said about you and your partner. Oh, it's gonna crash. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Alright, okay. I'm gonna have to disable the other scrapping mod. I think it is a common thing as well, like, for, like, millennials. I mean, Invader, I guess you're probably, like, either a very young millennial. Marco's 53. Bet you look gorgeous. I'm gonna get myself a COVID booth for my Thursday. Get it, Bumblebee. Treat yourself. And I will show off my 40k dolls. That's what I do. What was I saying? So I feel like the millennial generation especially, we've aged really, really well. And it's fucking awesome. Which is also maybe why we look younger. Because Gen Z kind of do look like us. They're saying that in Brighton, because it's got like quite a lot of university students. They are like really super young looking. Right, I'm just going to disable all the scrapping mods for a bit. I've got 3 of them. Because Sanctuary, well, I have to figure out. You've been loyal since I was a boy. I met up with a friend yesterday, so I went to see the Arsenal versus PSG match. We lost 1-0, but I think we will actually get them on the second leg because we were playing better than them and Dembele just got lucky. Anyway, so the guy I was met up with was a younger lad, probably Jesse around your age, and because I met him. He's a Real Madrid fan, and I met him while we were watching the Real Madrid game, and he was like, "You played really well, and we got on really well." And we were like, "Oh, let's hang out. We'll watch the game," because he wants to see us beat Barcelona. And I was just like, I think he was saying like how young he was, and I was just like, "Oh fuck's sake," because so young. Whereas I think I remember when I was in university, he was like 5 years old or something like that. Yeah, no more smoking indoors definitely helps. I think also, like, I don't know. I don't know, why do we look so young? Because remember, like, what was it? Like, I'm older than John McClane was in the first Die Hard. Like, like, that's weird, right? Like, ugh. Fucking hell. And, yeah. What's the first? Yeah, Bruce Willis was, I think, like, in his mid-30s during Die Hard. It's the 5G. Exactly that, mate. Actually, do I need to use the rug? I can probably do it with a pillow now that I've got that. No worries, Jesse. It's one of my favourite little things. Oh, I've already got a pillow. Come here, you fucker. Get over here. Problem with Taffington is I have no bloody space to move anything. Why no you spilled everywhere? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I love Taffington. It's just a bit of a ball ache to glitch things around. Let me put that in there. Did I need to rug glitch after all? I did. Fine. And I'm going to put the big rug on because otherwise it's not going to fit, is it? Joshua, I'm weirdly excited about turning 40 and I don't know why. My whole thing is I'm going to really lean into the fact that I just refuse to age. I thought about aging and I'm like, nah. I think it's going to get really weird at some point. Like, what devil's pact have I signed? Could you not do that, you little prick? Ah, you fucking knob. You bastard. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, Brandon, it's definitely not going to happen. But if they do a Fallout 3 remake, you bet your ass I'm making some player homes. Right, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to save before I do that. Josh, who are you? Congrats. I will stab you in the throat, Z. I'm going to come over to Switzerland. I'm going to throw all of your cheese in the bin. And then I'm going to beat you to death with the Belgian flag. Can I? Or is that going to be too high, do you think? Right, let's give this a shot. Let's see if this doesn't look shit. Okay, that's fine. Because oh, no, it's going through the wall. Yes, Drew. Exactly fucking that. Oh, okay. I'm fine. Okay, the grass growing through there is a bit annoying, but we'll manage. Huh? That they are. I did just realise I didn't... Oh, no, it's fine. Okay, cool. I was worried it was going to sink, but that's actually... Oh, look at that. That's perfect. I can then just put some railings. I can just glitch something underneath that doesn't look like it's floating. Oh, although it does have grass going through it, but we'll manage. We are all armed. You are actually, yeah, I know that. You guys have your own little weird Swiss militia thing going on. We do get bigger toys, like... Where is it? It's behind it. I can't reach it because it's... Oh, come here. Fuck's sake, because it's behind my monitor. Come here. Come here. There we go. Can I put it so it won't get in the way? Ah! That was me knocking over some water. I'm fine. My second Doomstalker, which I need to paint. Haven't painted the Doomstalker yet. That was all I was getting out. Move the monitor. Second Doomstalker. I shoot it. Invaders, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to use railings and just make it look like it's kind of supported. That was my plan. Just because it's a solid look and it's also much quicker to do. Because the problem with the tyres is they're a little bit hard to get under. Whereas I can just put a few of these and it looks proper decent in it. Right. Lovely. Oh, actually, let's put the platform walkway bit on first, shall we? Let's use the bookses. Proper decent, innit? Yes, boss. I've started saying boss a lot for the past year, I've noticed. It's funny because this has happened before. I don't know why I've just started saying boss. Let's call everyone boss. I don't mind it. But I realised that I was like, why do I say that all the time now? It's like the grand thing. The grand thing just sort of happened around 2015. Or like, no, it was 2013, I remember. And it just sort of started. And I just keep adding words to my words to my general daily vernacular. And I don't know why. It's just so susceptible. I just hear it somewhere and I'm like, I'm going to start saying that. That's what happens. I'm so sorry, Jesse. You're absolutely right. I do want to, like I said, my plan is to do content more. It's just, I'm one of those people, I need to be, like, mentally in the right place for it. And also, I'm also, annoyingly, one of those people with a million fucking hobbies. But the plan is to try and stream a lot more. I'm going to try and get into the habit of doing 2 pieces of content a week. Be it either a stream and a video, 2 streams, 2 videos, whatever, that kind of thing. That's sort of like my plan. That is not even vaguely close enough. But you know what, that'll work. I can just hide it off, it'll be fine. Yeah, Jesse, me too. I love the streams. Like, it makes me happy just to, like, there were so many good games came out, like, last year especially, that would have just been like, I really wish I could stream this. I'm so annoyed I can't stream this. Like, when Stalker 2 dropped, I would have loved to have streamed that. Like, I finished it, like, last week, and I was like, there's just no point me streaming this, because I'm already, like, right at the end. Yeah, literally. Drugs. Drinking cider. I did have to ban... When I moved to Brighton originally, I did go out a lot. Because there's so many lovely pubs around here. And I like my whole reading a book and drinking cider thing. I had to dial it back a little bit. Which is why I've started running again. Because it gives me something to do. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, we're gonna do that one. Yes. But I do want to, like, just generally with the chat, I keep mentioning this, and I've had this fucking plan for years. I do want to, like, revamp the channel with, like, new and interesting content. It's just having the setup and the... I need, like, a hook, I guess. I need a plan. Something that does decently well enough to justify the time investment, but also, you know, is fun and sustainable. Get in there, you cock. Lovely. Cool. Right. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? Let's put... Let's sink that down a bit. Actually, no, let's just have that there. Call of Duty microdose reviews. Well, like, for example, like, back in the Fallout days, like, back when I was, like, my channel's peak, which is probably, like, 2016 to 2016, about 2018, when my channel was probably at its busiest. Because don't forget, I've been doing this nearly 10 years. And I used to, any time there was any new Fallout news, used to cover it, but now I just can't be bothered. I want to make, like, hobby content, I guess. That's something I wouldn't mind to do. I don't know. We'll see. Now that I've got my own space, like a flat completely to myself for the first time in yonks, maybe I can think of something. I have plans. It is just merely finding a good idea which I like. Because my problem is I like Fallout, but don't know what's something about it, but I can just constantly do this. Like, I never get bored. I may take a little bit of time off, but I'm always enjoying this. I've yet to find anything that has had the same impact for me as this game. Right, okay, cool. So that is looking good. I'm just going to build the structural elements. I kind of feel as if I need... Oh yeah, you know, I can just get rid of all these gourds now. Because you don't need that. Right, I can actually put some food into that one as well, can't I? Right. Get some carrots. Lovely. Got any other things I can add? Bit of silk bean, lovely. No, not gonna let me put that in there. Bastard. Exactly, Jesse. Who needs a stable environment when you can live in one of my scrappy, miserable settlements? Thanks, Steve. Yeah, building's always been my favourite thing. I love it so much. I think we need, like, a shop here. I think that's what we need. I think for once I'm not going to put my red tarp, though. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. This actually would be a good build. I might actually do a guide on this one later on. I'm going to put a shop inside this mesh fence. I've been meaning to do that for ages, so we're going to do it right now. See this? We're going to put a shop in that. Why can I not sink this into the ground? Why are you being enough? I don't think I can, that's why. Okay. No tarp build. No build. Unsubscribed. Content ruined. Nah, there's going to be no tarp. Actually, maybe I'll put something out on the front then. Well, I'll have a little light guard post area, maybe. Right. Okie dokie. Oh, wait, I need something to use as reference for the floor first, otherwise I'm just going to... Right, okay. So if we put, like, these down here. So, put that one there. About there. No, use that little middle bit as the reference there. And then we'll put a step down. I thought about that, Rich, but I kind of want to have it kind of coming out. The whole point is I want this to come out of this area here to sort of use up the space so it's a bit busier. Ah, you fucker. You absolute arsehole. Why will you not let me put the... But why not? Jackass. Fine, I'll glitch the stairs in. Whatever. Don't care. Never liked you anyway. Cool. Boo and dare I say hiss. Right, who needs actual floors when we can make a custom floor that are pallets? Real floors are for noobs. Although that's actually maybe a little bit too... I'll do that. Like that. Probably means the pathing won't work, but it'll look cool, and that is ultimately all that matters in this world. If I'm smart, and I'm not smart, but I can sometimes be smart, I can do this. But what are you doing now, Respawns? What genius, clever thing are you doing? Ah, well, let me show you. If I put that there like that, I can then put those further in. Wow, that's crazy. You're so clever and handsome. I know. Lol. Right. Anywho. Needs more tarp. Needs more tarp. No. Thank you. There we go. Lovely. I'm really doing this in the most obtusely stupid way possible, aren't I? Kind of done this really weirdly, haven't I? I should have just glitched them in instead. Right, let's just glitch the blue one in. Where's the blue one gone? If only there were a law that lets you place anywhere. Well, there isn't. That doesn't exist, so... Never heard of it. Never heard of it. There is. It's called The Pillar. The Pillar. Could have just done that, couldn't I? But then I couldn't have spent ages wanking around with plywood. Which, isn't that the real meaning of life? Keep up the pressure. I have not caved in 10 years. It's not happening now. Over my cold, dead body. But as I've already established, I'm never going to age and ergo never die. Never gonna happen. Because I'm a stubborn bellend. As many of you are well aware. What a completely pointless and ostentatious wall. Yay. I'll move you a bit more further. You're too far up. Utterly pointless little flaw, that. Completely unnecessary, but fun. It's not straight, though. Actually, there. Thank you, Jesse. I remember when people, calling me Pookie, like I remember when people went for the whole thing where they kept calling YouTubers daddy. That made me laugh quite a lot. There was a whole, like, it was like an entire, like, few months where, like, everyone was calling for YouTubers daddy or mummy. It was weird. The internet is bizarre. 'Tis a silly place, really, isn't it? Thank you, Jesse. Yeah. Right, okay, anyway, let's put some bits there. Completely, utterly pointless, but cool, and that's the most important thing. That is not even remotely close, mate. Oh, look at that. That is dog shit, that is. Come on, David, get it together. For fuck's sake. Hey, Jamie, I'm good. I'm good. He was wrestling. A little bit. He's calling me weird names. Being totally... I think there's a bit of an emotional infidelity going on, if you know what I mean. Take care, Lindsay. Thanks for joining. I'm going to probably stop streaming another 10 minutes, actually, because it's quite late, so I might call. Because it is nearly 10:30. And I hadn't realised. It's alright, we got Nick. We're going to build this shop, and then I think I'll stop. I'll save, actually, just so I don't crash and lose all my progress. Nighty night. Right, okay, let's, can I put... What am I doing? I'm going in there. Going up there. I'm going up there. I bet I can put... I fucking bet you I can put that up there. Absolutely no for a fact I can. It's alright, you're the one who's going to get an earful soon, it's cool. Your lady will not approve of all of this inappropriate behaviour. Disgusting. Oh, look at that. The fact that I get so excited about making just some random little roof. Fucking amazing. Look at that. Lovely. Can I actually fit under it? Oh, I totally can. Yay. That's cool. We can put some stuff on this top. I need a ladder.
Don't much care for good.
Whoop. Thank you very much. We're going to put some stuff on the top to make it look a little bit more like decorating and shit. Do we have any, let's go to themes. Where's the theme section? There's the theme section. I think the fishing one has some barrels in it. You know, I've played this game so much, I know where everything is. I'm like, oh yeah, I think there's some specific barrels that I might want in this specific area. I don't think it's going to work actually up here. Alright, I'll have to decide what to put on that. Let's put some pillars. So I'm probably going to put a thingy. I am sorry, Z, for letting you down. And I'm sure you're very good, Raslin. I feel like that would break your ankles a bit. The power thing is going to be so bad on this. But I don't give a shit. Alright, we won't let them... Actually, no, I can take that totally manual. That'll be fine. Because all I care about is stuff looking good. Oh, no, we can't have two blues. That's too much clashing blue. We can have blue on this side, though. Good on. There we go. We'll have the not blue one. There we go. Can we just walk up that? Yay! Steps. Right, let's put at least part of the shop bits in, and then we'll stop here. Right, where's me barrels? Oh, there's too much wholesomeness in this chat. I don't like it. Let's go back to complaining about celebrities again. Right, I need to get that in. I need to put that on a rug. Need to put that on a rug. Don't I? Right, okie dokie. Also, to be honest, one of the reasons why I wanted to stream and do some building during the stream at least is because otherwise I'm just gonna keep procrastinating and not do the build. Because these take, you see already, like I've been doing this for 40 minutes. These builds take bloody ages, and I've been fairly like on it with what I want to do in this one. It takes me hours, and I'm like, oh, I haven't done a video because I haven't actually done a video in a month. And that makes me feel very guilty. So I need to sort... Oh, I thought I was being really clever and it didn't work. You fucking asshole. Anyway, I need to get back on it is what I'm saying. And I will. In a moment. Right. You go there like that. Oh, if only there was something that let me place anywhere. Well, there isn't, is there? There isn't. There's just rugs and pillars, so... You utter monster. Why aren't you doing it? I hate you with every fibre of my being. Fine, I don't care. I didn't want to do that anyway. I'll just use it. Do two. It's fine. It's fine. Check it. We'll do it this way. Yeah, I have been streaming for quite a while, so it's cool. I'll finish in a wee sec. Let me just finish this bit. Get on there, you fucking asshole. Piece of shit. Oh, that's too far forward. There we go. Cool. Alright. Bosh. No, this gives me a nice bit of starting point. I said I'll probably try and have the video up either tomorrow or probably Friday. Or maybe this Saturday, but probably Friday. Right, okay. I just want to finish. So there's the shop front. Very cool. Let's put a lantern. Because I've got the hanging ones. You know, let me connect. Or do I have to pillar glitch you in? Oh, we're going to glitch you in. You're not hanging anywhere. Use the wall-mounted one then. It's fine. We'll use that one. Oh, I know what I do. 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 Oh, I don't think it works. That's why. Let me put a post. You can't, Jesse. That's not allowed. That's illegal. Plus, I might actually maybe do another video on this. Where's my pillars? That one? No, too big. That one. Yay. Can I stick a lamp to that, or do I have to do some shenanigans? If I put that on something and then take the wall off, can I? Let's find out together. My answer is I suspect no, but we'll find out together. Like on that one maybe. Boo! And dare I say, here's fine. I'll just use the other one instead. Because this one does have a hook on it, so it's fine. Where's me pillar? There's me pillar. It's alright. I'll let you joke this one time. Okie dokie. I still remember the first time I ever streamed, which was back in like 2015. And I had no idea what I was doing, and I was sitting cross-legged on my bed on my PlayStation. And I had like 700 people in the chat, and I just physically couldn't keep up. Good times. Because I'm quite good at waffling, but also I wasn't able to read and work at the same time. Right, okay, so that's looking better. Cool. Let's put a little bit of signage. Let's put a bit of dank decoration, and then we are good to go. Because I'm stubborn and I want to finish it. It's like a shop sign or something like that. I guess this would be more of a general trader, wouldn't it? I still need to get more signs. I keep forgetting. Toys, candy, and ice cream. We'll get the sale one. I will have that one because it just makes me happy. Oh, wait, no, locksmith. There we go. Oh, the good old days. Oh, I can put a lantern in here as well. Let's put... Right, you know what, actually it's getting dark. I'm going to take that as a sign from the gods that I'm going to finish my wee little shop over in a sec. I want to put some stuff on the top, and I want to busy it out, but it does occur to me that that might take me a few hours. But anyway, this has been fun. I enjoyed this stream a lot. Maybe did possibly rant a little bit more than I should have, but it's fine. I'm sure there'll be no knock-on effects. From that, it's all good. I'll probably aim to have a tour of this up. Yeah, like tomorrow, probably Friday, knowing me, because I'm going to go for a run. Yeah, to be fair, I do like politics. Yeah, I'll probably ramble more about politics, because it's fun. And I'm old and I'm allowed to now. I'm old and I'm crotchety. So yes, guys, video in a couple of days. Probably the next stream. I'm going to try and have more of a schedule. I know I said that last stream. In my defense, I'm still getting settled in my new town and like visiting stuff. It's all exciting. With this stream, you may notice that I gave you guys a bit more pre-warning, so I'm going to try and do that more often as well, so you get like a few days. And I'll generally try and do it usually during the week, I suspect, but we'll see. Anyway, right, I'm off. I'm going to do my Duolingo, maybe play a bit of the Long Dark, maybe do a bit of building. But yes, speak to you all soon. Enjoy your day. Laters, laters, laters.